Remix. Remix. We back at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let guy, let go, let guy, let go, let guy, let go, let guy. Come on, God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. God got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just take to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your faith. Pull up in the church in the rave. You know what's going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want to smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God.
I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let grace, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off.
All right, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we back at it. We back at it. All right, how we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's do it. Clubhouse, how we feeling? Cool. We good. Let's go. What? Okay, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's go. Zyper in the house. Nate G, Bulk and Trade, Wokey in the building. Let's go. Badio Life, Z Gamer in the house. What's poppin', everyone? What's poppin'? Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Happy Monday. Welcome back. Another New York live stream. We are back at it. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys are ready to rumble here. Jay Coop in the building. What up, Jay Coop? Who else we got here? Who else we got? Q in the house. What up, Q? Oh, man. J4 Trades in the building. What up, J4 Trades? What up? Who was that? AJ. Elijah's in the house. What's goody? What's goody? FDAM in the building. Big Options is here. Let's go. Yanosh in the building. What up, J Kim? What up, Tyrone? Big Daniel's in the house. Let's go. FNAM in the building. DeMarco, I see ya. What up, Mason? What's goody? What's goody? What up, Lindsay? What's poppin'? Plan G. Big Elk. The Elk is here. All right. What up, JDZ? What up, Eric P? Nico in the building. Ben Bennett in the house. What up, Ben Bennett? Stevie Mack in the building. What up, Only Bands? Engineer 14 is here. All right. YOLO Traders in the house. How could we forget about YOLO Trader? Good morning, Tamra. Louis G in the building. The mod squad is here. Can we get a little W for the mod squad? What up, Michael? Stephen B is in the house. All right, now we can start the party. Now we are good to go. What up, Henry? Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome back. Good to be back with you all. Good to see you all. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Give me one word to describe your weekend here today while I get organized over here. One word. Use it wisely. You're putting it out into the universe. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? All right. Fire. Let's go. All right, let's do it. What's up, Lucas? Feeling blessed. Look at these words here. Worthy. And I don't even know what that word is. Replenished. I like it. Replenished. Impeccable. Impeccable, man. You want to blow people's minds when you go out to the stores and talk to people. Just use some of these words right here. When they ask you, hey man, how you doing? Just tell them, I'm doing impeccable, bro. How about you? Yeah. You rise above. You rise above. Energy, frequency. All right, let's get started here. I think I'm good to go. I think I'm just about ready. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. It is Monday. It is, what is today? Let me just refresh this. What is today? I think it's the 9th, right? Yeah, Monday the 9th. So 9th day of June, and we're rocking and rolling week 2. So let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll start this day up. Cool. Let's do it. Well, Father God, we thank you for another day. We thank you for another week, Lord. Let us rejoice in it. Let us be glad in it. We thank you for your plans over our life. Let us be reminded that they're plans to prosper, Lord, and to be in good health, Lord. We thank you for all of it. We thank you for all the good gifts that you give us. We recognize them, that they're gifts from above, Lord. We thank you for what you're doing in this live stream, in this community. I thank you for the collective consciousness and the energy and the frequency of it right now, Lord. We thank you for the harvest, Lord. We know that the harvest is plentiful, but the workers, they're just few, Lord. So we just pray that this stream, this community would work to bring more workers in to enjoy that harvest, Lord. We thank you for calling us to just an abundant life. We thank you for giving us a vision. And Lord, we just ask that you would be here with us to guide us this week. And we just give you all the glory here in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. What an amazing thing going on in this group. I'll tell you that, man. I want you guys to go study what the collective consciousness is. And it's taking place here. There's a different buzz, which is a different energy, which is a higher frequency. And all the new people that come in here, they're all just wham, just right into it. And that's why you're just seeing so many success stories right out the gate, just coming in here talking about, man, we chased our tail for, 4 to 5 months or 4 or 5 years. And all of a sudden we're just getting paid out and getting funded, and they don't know how, right? They just think, well, it's a simple system. And yeah, that is true. But the collective consciousness in this group is on a whole nother level where it just breeds success. It just feeds success on another level. So we're just thankful for that spirit of success, that spirit of victory that just floats through here and just touches the newest person, and just sometimes just shakes them up and wakes them up, and gets them to start being disciplined and all that good stuff here. So congrats to everyone that's absolutely crushing it, everyone that's been around for a bit, all the new people coming in here and just making a name for themselves and getting paid, and it's a beautiful thing to see here. So congrats to everyone. And let's get this day started here. So today is the 9th. It is Monday. There's a bank holiday going on around the world. The U.S. is pretty much good to go, opened up. So no London last night or anything like that, but we should start to get some volume here today. Let's just go over the week real quick little lay of the land here for red folders or any high impact news that we should be keeping an eye on. So again, nothing much here today. You may get a slower market here today with all these bank holidays going on, but all in all, should be good. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, we have nothing going on here, but Wednesday is where the party begins to start. So Wednesday is where we're going to have CPI come in, and that's going to be right here at 8:30. You're going to have USD CPI coming in. It's going to be big news, so just keep an eye out for CPI on Wednesday. And then you'll have US dollar stuff just floating around here, yellow folder stuff, nothing too crazy, right? So that'll be the Wednesday the 11th, and then the 12th, which is Thursday, we'll have PPI coming in. So that'll also be at 8:30 on Wednesday. You've got this red folder stuff coming in here, and then Friday, everything should be all good for the most part in our session. We'll have another red folder around 10 a.m. towards the tail end of our session, and that'll be for the prelim. So should be a great week ahead of us. NFP first week of the month is all out of the way here, and we should be good to put this thing in cruise control and continue our journey here for the year. So that's about it on the news. Nothing really today. So let's go ahead and open up the charts here. Let's take a look at what we got going on. I haven't really looked much. I've seen just a quick peek in pre-New York, and that was about it. So I haven't really done much of an analysis here. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. You know what's coming. Give the stream a like, sub to the channel, and let's get this breakdown going. Louis G, how we feeling? Pablo, what's poppin', man? Good to see you. He's in South Carolina this week. All right. All right. No Dominican Republic this week, eh? Nothing? Nothing? All right. Let's go ahead and do this. W, Cameron. W, man. Congratulations on that. Big congrats. All right. Let's go ahead and do a fresh analysis here. Let's talk about gold first, then we'll look at NQ, and then we'll kind of settle in and see how we can handle business here today. I'm sure we'll have some great conversations. If you guys have any questions, charts, trades you want to go over, let's hit all that up, and we'll have a good time here and possibly even walk away with a W. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be gold daily time frame here, and just want to point out first the previous daily candle here. So that's Friday's daily candle. We did close very strong bearish. The only issue here is we close with very little bottom wick, almost no bottom wick at all there, right? And we also close right here, which is also going to be like that support level. So pretty interesting. We got a closure right at support. Not really feeling the sells here. I think we broke the lows in like the first couple hours there and drove down and then started pushing back up. So a little skeptical about that candle there with no top wick, and plus we all are also in this level of support here. So a lot of wicks out of this zone. If you look left, all these wicks kind of popping out of here every time we come in this range. So we'll see if we get the same pop, at this point, coming in today or tomorrow. But just all in all, daily candle did close strong bearish, but it did close at no wick, and it did close as support. So just keep that in mind. Today is Monday. It could be a little wishy-washy candle here too. So just keep that in mind as well, right? Play the game properly here today. But let's go to the 4 hour, because if we're bearish on the daily, we came down to make a low, then we went up to make this top wick here. There might be some continued selling ideas going on in this daily candle. So if we look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour is bullish. It looked like the 4 hour did want to get going, but at the same time, we're bearish on the daily, right? So this could just be the 4 hour candle popping up, making a quick little high, and then continuing down, right, to go ahead and fill that wick. So yeah, if we break those lows, that looks pretty good to actually take place. Let's go see what's taking place on the 1 hour chart here, because there's definitely a range within this this high here and these lows on the 1 hour chart that we need to pay attention to, and let's see what that looks like. So yeah, so here it is, 1 hour moving up. We're kind of trending down. It looks like we're trying to make support, right? But we're starting to break the lows here. So pretty interesting. Will we continue down on this 1 hour celery? I think if we start breaking those 4 hour lows, then that could definitely be the case, right? So I don't think I'd jump on this impulse celery here. Let's take a look at the 30-minute and see what we got. So we got a clean range here, right? So if we look at the 30-minute time frame, we've clearly got support, right? We've also clearly have resistance now, and that's our 30-minute range, right? So let's look at the 15 here, see if we can clean it up a little bit. Yeah, so you got support sitting here, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I would probably wait for a 30 closure here, see if we can close below that range, and then if we can, you may have a shot at moving down. It's going to be choppy though. It's going to be choppy on the 15-minute. It is Monday, right? Keep that stuff in mind. I do want to see how we react to that 4 hour bottom wick though, right? Because if that 4 hour bottom wick gets respected, and this 30-minute now closes back above the range here, then I will be looking to go long on gold, right? Something like this, where you have basically a pack runner here, where price breaks the lows, and then I'll be looking to take some buys to continue up, being that the 4 hour candle is still respecting the previous low and is breaking its own high at that point, right? So we'll see if that can roll out like that, but until then I'll just wait, hang in the pocket here, and see if we can get some sort of direction, right? Nice strong 15 closure wouldn't be bad either. Some sort of bullish candle looking like this should be good for the next candle to drive up based off of the way the 4 hour candle looks. So the 4 hour candle is going to guide me here today. Whether we break the lows, I'll probably switch my bias to go down. If we continue to respect those lows and close above on like a 15-30 minute chart, then yeah, everything looks good to move up. So that's it. That's it. We'll see. You got a 1 hour celery look here. So we'll see if the 1 hour wants to break through these lows. Once you break through these 4 hour lows, that's where you should see a push. So if we can get the closure, I know it's a 1 hour closure, but if we can get that, I mean, that would be amazing here. But I think a 30 closure will do. But yeah, let's just hang out, and we got 7 minutes to go. Cool. So that's it. That's about it. DR in August. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Feeling enriched. I like it. I like it. Came here to leave a like, back to the clubhouse. All right, big elk. Let's go. All right, so that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I did forget to ask how the music is. I think hopefully I wasn't hopefully you guys heard the breakdown. What up, Y Code? TK in the house. What up, TK? What up, Ricardi? Hey, yo, T minus like what, 27 days for the meetup? Who's coming to the meetup in Tampa? Anyone? Oh yeah. I think we got like 27 days left. We got a squad. There's a lot of names coming in that I was like, oh, word. I didn't know you were coming. Took a buy based on the 30 support, but lost. Yeah, that looked pretty good, man. That 30 support looked excellent. Like, especially with that 4 hour breaking its own high there. That looked amazing. Looks like we just grabbed the pack, and maybe we grab the pack here again. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how all this closes. It's tricky right now, you know. Again, Monday, daily's bearish, but it's at support. It's got very little bottom wick. The 4 hour is bullish, you know. It's don't force into a trade. Most traders are so antsy to get in a trade on a Monday morning because they've been sitting out since Friday afternoon. They just cannot wait to get into trades, and this is where the liquidity's grabbed up on these these Mondays. That'll be my B-Day present from the... Oh, that's amazing, Bone. Looking forward to seeing you, man. Damn. A lot of people coming. We're gonna send you guys out some information. So if you guys signed up with the RSVP link, you will... By the way, if you do plan on coming, make sure you sign up to the RSVP link, because that's where you're going to get all the information. So if you're not on that link, we have nothing to send you the itinerary or any of the information that you need to have for that trip. Cool. Yeah, meetup, ! Meetup, if you guys are coming. So that way you can fill all that out. Trump tariff news coming in today. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with Top Step. Yeah, I don't know. They got hacked or something, man. Something happened where like Top Step, I think Trade08, they all got hacked this weekend. Crazy. Yeah, honestly, that 30-minute, whoever took that 30-minute trade, that was money. Yeah, that was money. The only issue, you had some chop going on the 15, and then that 15 closed without a wick. Or at least very little wick on it. None of this actually even looks good. Yeah, like none of this up here even looks that good at all here. Boom. Just missed a quick scalp. Oh, quick scalpy. Oh, for the 15-minute wick fill. Gotcha. All good. Quick scalp here, quick scalp there. Congrats to everyone who won 50K combine or evaluation accounts last week. You guys should all have your accounts. Maybe one or two of you don't have them yet, because I got your information a little late, but everyone else should be good to go. Should be rocking and rolling. Do you actually enjoy trading, or are you just waiting on finally like the session ending and you can go do your thing? Nah, I love this. There's nowhere in the world I'd rather be right here or right now than right here. Like, and I think you have to have a level of obsession with your craft. Like, most of you guys don't know this, but I'm like a trading dork. Like, I know you just see me up here and I talk a good game, but like I do a lot of studying, man. I'm very much into the markets and studying my playbook and studying the sessions and studying the trades, and I love looking into other people's trades. I love seeing what mistakes they're making and helping them make the tweaks, and everything about this I just love, right? So this is truly a passion, like my passion. The clubhouse is basically my passion project, and where I'm going to put my footprint on the world. And this would be, you know, something big. So like the clubhouse thing, I think somebody asked me the other day, like, hey, do you plan on like doing this for like how long? Like a year or two? Like, it's like, no, like I plan on doing this for like 10, 15, 20. Like I can't see myself not doing this in life, serving people, jumping on, having friends all over the world. You know what I mean? I could literally throw a pin at the map right now and say I'm gonna fly there, and I can almost guarantee I can have someone pick me up from the airport. So it's just an amazing way to live your life when you're surrounded by good people, you're speaking life into people, you're mentoring, you're being mentored. I mean, I couldn't see life any other way, to be honest. And I've always admired my mentor because he kind of mobbed around the world living this type of lifestyle. So it's just such a blessing to be, you know, following in his footsteps, and, you know, maybe doing it in a totally different niche, but doing it, you know what I mean? So I just love this stuff, and I want my kids to grow up seeing me out there, you know, serving people too, so that way they can have a good example. Where can we send the trade ideas? You can send them in like charts for stream. Yeah, send them over in charts for stream. All right, cool. Coming back up here. So let's see how we close. I wanted to see a closure above. If we just close very weak like this, I'm probably not into the buy. But if we can close like stronger, you know, that would make sense to me. Man, I got this thing tatted on me, man. We're in this thing for life. Yeah, this was my dream. You know, while I was in prayer this morning, I was just so thankful. You know, it's like, thank you. Like this was truly my dream. Like to be able to impact lives, to be able to build leaders around the world, to be able to instill the wealth mentality, right, and the wealth mindset into those who I'm leading, right, and for them to go out and share this with their friends and their family and their sphere of influence, because I can't impact everyone, but I could impact you, and maybe you could impact the next guy, and maybe me and you can't impact everyone, but the next guy will continue it on, and the next guy will continue it on. And that's the coolest part about you know, all this is it's a ripple effect, and you don't really ever get to see how far the impact goes. It's like when you throw a rock on the pond, those ripples begin to just come off of one hit, and you never get to see how far your impact goes. And that's the coolest part about impact, is it never stops. You know, when it's true impact, it just never stops, because I'm sure some of you guys have better relationships with like your friends or your family or your spouses, and it's just rubbed off, right? So couldn't think of doing anything better than this. Let's see here. Gold stuck? Yeah, gold stuck. Yeah, I don't know about this closure here. No wick. I have no idea what happened to this excess can either. This thing looks like Ecom Dre put this thing in like a leg lock or something. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I must have dropped. I think Kingman dropped it or something. Yeah, buys are okay here. If I had to pick a direction, I'd probably say up. But I don't like this candle here. I don't like the 15 with no wick. I do like the 1 hour. I do like the 4 hour. But I don't really like the way all this is looking. So I'm just let that go. It's not a big deal for me. Not a big deal for me, nor should it be a big deal for you. Yeah, we can go any way here. So this is not familiar price action or anything that I like. So I had C Melly here this weekend. I was sharing him some older videos, some older pictures and stuff of just the come up, man, back in the day. The good times. The good times. Man, we played. Hey, I finally beat C Melly in golf, ladies and gents. It happened. It happened. Although it didn't happen on the actual golf course, it was in the PGA 2K game. It still happened, right? It still counts. A win's a win, bro. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. But yeah. The golf course, we did get a W, but I can't really count that because it basically it's like 3-on-1 when we play golf. So like we get 3 chances to play the best ball, and he just has to play his own ball. So you can't even brag about winning that. But we did win that by 4 strokes. One win at a time, brother. Yeah, so no surprise that we move up here. Just don't really like the way this is moving up, but yeah, I would say we would push up here. It's an arcade win? Yeah, kind of. Bought my first top 1 account. Nice. I'm up 50 on it. W. Using micros. Awesome. Amazing, amazing. 50K, you need what? 3K, right? 3K, yeah, I think. Yeah, see, these 30-minute buys earlier weren't bad at all, man, either. These ones here. But look, we got that was nasty. Move down. You guys are like, no way, he beat him? Yeah. In the video game. Yeah, so I think the next best idea here is, if we're gonna stay bullish, is you wait for the closure. You get the 1 hour closure too here, 30 closure. 15's all nasty here. I don't even like this area here. But yeah. Clean price action, eh? Clean price action. Bro, we were able to drive right on the green. This course was beautiful. I've never seen hills like this in Florida in my life. It was insane. Yeah, it was perfect. 7:30 p.m. your time. The support formed on gold with strong wick. It flipped bullish. Wrong setup. 7:30 p.m. What is that again on my? What is that? 7:30. Is it right here? Right, somewhere around here. I forgot what time. Is it 19? I forgot what time it is on the 7:30 is 7 is 19, right? Yeah, 19. Yeah. Okay, 7:30 your time. Support form with gold, strong wick, flip bullish, cross the high with clean range. Is this a wrong setup? So this one right here. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. The only thing is here, you're just a little too jammed up for my liking, right? So to take the buy here when you have a resistance right there, sometimes I'd rather just wait on that, because you can get all jammed up in the top of that zone there and have the trade not really work out as good. So maybe depends on the volume too. I don't think there's not that much volume at 7:30 p.m. So I would have definitely been waiting on like that. Yeah. So I would have been waiting for buys above here, or sells below here. And then probably would have went more so with the sells because we never had a closure above, but we did have the closure below. And then we also had a wick to fill. So yeah, I might have went with the sell there instead. Or maybe I would have, I forgot, I didn't see what the 4-hour candle looked like or anything, but it looked like we were bearish. So I probably would have stayed bearish here and waited for that, you know, this closure here, and then took the sells to go with the higher time frame. But I don't know if the 4-hour was bearish or not, but from the looks of this, it looks like it was. Oh, 7:30 a.m. Oh, 7:30 a.m. Okay. Let's see. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, absolutely. This is the one we were just talking about, that we were saying this was a good trade. Yeah, I think some of the pre-New York caught that or took that. Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought everything was good up until that 15 closing without a top wick there. And then it was like time to go break even or get out. Yeah, that's why I always typically get out or at least go break even when there's no top wicks. Nasty price action. This whole area here is just, I mean, most 8-figure traders are going to look at that and not want to be a part of that. Got B on that trade. Yeah, I thought that was a good trade, man. That's 731. Yeah, you had you had like all volume coming in from pre-New York too. I think this whole area is a little up and downy, like a seesaw. Also, if you could add like this entry, I think this one would have been a little better. I think the high broke up here or something, right? I forget. On the 15-minute, did you avoid the trade because the resistance on the 30? Are you talking about this, like this move right here that we're looking at? Yeah, I didn't. So the 15 closed a no wick, and then the 30 also closed like, you know, like that. And that would have been okay, right? If all this was clean, like, so the range that we're currently looking at, like the volume's in, and like I was saying, like I'm more in favor for price to go up here, but it's all wicky. There's a lot of stuff going on. If price was super clean like that, and like there was an actual closure above the range here, then like that would probably make a little bit more sense to me. But there's just all the wicks that are sitting right here too. It's just a lot of rejection in this area, plus the 15 close it out that top wick. Yeah, it's an inverted celery, but for me, I like the inverted celeries to at least be above, right? So the above this like resistance right here, you know, not right at it. So if all that happens above the zone, then that's much better. Watch your first podcast with ASFX last night. Oh, the first one? The one where we did it online, right? Man, that one was a while ago. Oh yeah, this one, right? Yeah, this one. This is classic. Wow. Damn. That was oh wow, it was only a year ago. Well, probably a little over a year, but less than 2 years. Move my stops on that pre-New York trade. The candle broke the high. Yeah. Cut the loss. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, if you were able to cut your loss on that too, that's good. I think that's a good trade to be a part of. That 30-minute one. See how we closed strong on the 30-minute as opposed to like weak below here. Plus like no lower wick. I was talking about moving to futures. Wow, is that what I was talking about in that one? About getting ready to move to futures? That's crazy. Yeah, I think at that point I was trading my own capital last year, or yeah, last year or something. Appreciate you, Muhammad. Appreciate that, man. Do I trade crypto? No, I only like long-term invest into cryptos. I didn't really get too involved in like the meme stuff or the alt stuff, or just kind of hold on to some of the big names, and that's it now. My day trading crypto days are over, I think. What's my thoughts on sizing down on a losing streak? I think it's good. I think it's nice, especially if you like. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 losses, but just talking about stringing together a week where you just don't feel like you're getting a good read, or you're something's going on. You're distracted outside the markets. Things are going on. You're having a baby. You're in the middle of moving. Things like that. Where you're just a little off on your trading. I think it's good to size down, stack some green days back up, and then get back to business. Do I only trade prop firms now? Yeah, that's it. I still have a personal account, but I haven't touched it. Yeah, I haven't touched it. But there truly is nothing like trading your own capital. Of course, you obviously put up all the risk, but you also take all the profits. So, when you're a profitable trader or you're a disciplined trader and you get good results, that's good news to you. So I'll probably go back to trading some capital, personal capital and stuff this year, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm working on something big. So me and Raja are actually working on something big together that maybe I could let you guys know over the next like couple days or a week or so. But we're working on something big, something real big. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. Yeah, the props are good because you can copy trade. Yep. Exactly. And the props are good because you don't have to throw up your own money, so that's also nice too. And the little that you do, you could lose $2,000, but at the end of the day you only lost $99. You know what I mean? So the props, they all have their own pros and cons. Nothing's perfect. So yeah, we got big news all week. We got big top 1 news. We got big news coming from me and Raja this week. We got big news. We got a lot of stuff happening. We got a bunch of giveaways coming back towards the end of the week. We might have a new car delivery this week. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying things. They're just, I don't know. So whatever happens, happens. I don't even care. OCOE. What up, Joshua? What up, Joshua? Are we looking for longs? We're looking for good price action to go long. That's what we're looking for here. Yeah. Yup. But this price action here doesn't look that good. So we got to wait for something better. So once something better shows up, it looks really good on the 4-hour. But notice how that's not doing anything, right? It looks incredible on the 1-hour, but that got the wick fill and it broke the lows, it broke the highs. It's all over the place here, right? It certainly doesn't look good at all in the 30-minute. It does not look good at all, like at all, on the 15-minute. So yeah, just gotta wait for the right price action before jumping around here. We do a little giveaways. We have, I'm pretty much sure we've basically gotten all the winners of last week's giveaway all set up. 1 or 2 of you may be waiting on an account, but your information's in. So hey, you never know. Whatever the universe wants to bring my way, you know what I mean? I accept it. I accept abundance in all ways. I welcome it. Whatever that energy wants to manifest into, I mean, whether it's a, GT3 RS or something, I mean, that would be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be alright. That'd be pretty neat. Can you give us a hint on what you and Raja are working on? I already did. There was a reason it popped into my mind. Yeah, you got to go back. Listen to what we were talking about. Johnny Gems. There he is. Let's go.
Yo.
How you doing?
How you doing?
There he is. What a golf course we played at yesterday, huh?
Bro, it's so beautiful, man. So nice.
Yesterday's I think that was the best course I ever played on.
Yeah, bro, that was really nice. I think same, bro.
Yeah.
Same. Can't wait to run it back there.
Yeah, that was fire.
That one downhill one, bro. There was a hole that had like a nice downhill, and then there was another hole with like the mansion in the back.
Yeah,
beautiful.
No, it's such a nice course, and like you don't see hills in Florida at all, and like the fact that there was just these huge hills like going on, it was wild.
Yeah,
I felt like I was back in New York.
That's facts. Yeah, great course.
Yeah, man. Do we get access to the Clubhouse courses and the webinars for lifetime, even if we subscribe for 1 month? No, but that would be awesome. That would be so cool. I would definitely sign up for that. No, so you'll get it for you'll get access to it like for as long as you're in, so as long as you're in it, you're in it. Yeah. I think one of the things that we're most proud of between me, John, Magnus, everyone, like TK, like one of the things we're most proud of about the Clubhouse is the retention rate. Like the fact that people come into the Clubhouse, they find value there. They say, hey, we're playing our stake here and we're not leaving, right? We're going to continue to learn. And like the retention rate has just been at just such a high level. And that just shows me that, okay, cool. Like this is valuable. Like people are getting value from this. And not only is that the only indicator, I mean, there's payout after payout after payout after payout after, getting funded after getting funded after getting funded. So it's just so cool to see the names flash by and hear the testimonials. It's absolutely mind blowing. So, but we're doing this, we're in this thing to be 8-figure traders, and we ain't going to stop until we get there. And like I made a promise two and a half years ago, if you follow me, you're going to go to levels that you never even thought were possible, because that's where I'm going. And if you hit your wagon on a mine, we're going to do this thing big, and we're going to do it together.
Facts, bro. Amen.
Yeah, there. And we wasn't lying. So they'll call us lucky all over again, my friends, next year. And we'll just keep doing the work. Have discipline now with your guidance. W Sparrow. Last week I just took 3 trades. I missed 2 trades because I was focused on A+ setups. Perfect, yeah. Is that a good miss? What? Missing trades that aren't A+ setups? Yes. That's a great miss.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah, that's perfect, brother. Good stuff, man. Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. Can we have a look at NQ? Yes, we can. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, okay, cool. So let's just have a look here at the NASDAQ. So Friday's daily candle, man, just massive. So we did end up pushing up. We did end up actually closing above here on the daily time frame as well. And it looks like we're trying to continue to fill this range. It's been a bit of a chop fest on the way up. We've had a couple good days stringing together in a row. But, yeah, let's see if we can actually get a nice smooth push up here on NQ. Today is Monday, so I don't know if we're going to do it on this, you know, daily candle today, but maybe that's where we can get started here. So 4 hour also, I'm sorry, daily's bullish. 4 hour is also bullish here. We did break the highs. We should move up and retest that resistance level up there. Looks like we came up towards 822 and stopped. So let's go see what's up at 822 on the 1 hour. Okay, no surprise. You got a bit of a resistance here. So you got resistance on the 1 hour. I'm definitely bullish. That's for sure, right? So I think maybe if you can get, let's go see, look at the 30-minute. Yeah, this is perfect. So if you can get like a pullback here on the 30, where eventually you get 1 or 2 bearish candles and then maybe a new bullish candle like that, then those buys are starting to look pretty good at that point. Even if you want to come down a little bit lower here, that's not a bad idea. Or let me make it red here. Even if you want to come down like a little more bearish and create some sort of a support down here, I don't think that's a bad idea either, because now you'll have all that range to move back up versus trying to take a buy like up here, right? Versus trying to take a buy here. I think is going to be the better move there. So you have a 1 hour closure in 8 minutes. So this 1 hour is probably going to pull back, which is going to, you know, lead to the next one pulling back as well for a bottom wick. And if all that can take place and give you this like 15-minute market structure, yeah, I still like the longs here on NQ today. Yeah, they look good. They look good. The only thing is you got a little bit of chop on the lower time frames that kind of stands in your way. And I honestly hate seeing that stuff on Mondays. But yeah, that's it. Maybe a new support somewhere down towards 21795 would be ideal. Brand new support down here, and then maybe buys to go back up. Teach me money. What do you want to know about money? Because money is the language of the rich. And I haven't heard you guys ask many questions about money. So you're either all rich or you don't understand the language. Money is the language of the rich. See, money, a lot of, and I thought this too, growing up, a lot of poor or average or mediocre people, they think money is a limited resource. They think money's a limited resource that is meant to be stored away and never touched again, right? Where you want to save it all, put it all away, clip coupons, get the discounts on toilet paper, get the discounts on cereal, buy the 2-for-1s, all this stuff, right? But money is not unlimited. Money is not limited. It's unlimited. It's actually being printed all the time as well. So there's significant amounts of money, right? And just because one guy's doing really good doesn't mean you can't, right? That guy's not making all the money in the world, right? So a lot of times when you come up with an average mediocre upbringing, you think like, you know, like there's not enough money for both of you guys. And there's an unlimited source of it. And if you really wanted to, you can actually fish for it. You can command it to come to you. You really can. Imagine if I told you that you could have increasing amounts of money coming to you continuously, effortlessly, all the time, all day. You just have to lure it in and fish for it in your mind. Would you do it? What if I told you money can come straight to you? You don't have to go to it. What if I told you that? Would you believe me? Would you believe me? Already rich. Money's just a tool. Money is just a tool. Best play to make with first 10K. Just personal growth and development stuff at that point. Yeah. You know, the best investment you'll ever make is the investment in you. So I would hire a mentor. I would get some sort of like learning material, things of that nature. I wouldn't like invest into any, you know, like stuff to gain money back. I would invest into knowledge. Yeah, knowledge would always be the first investment. Do I ever fear going broke? Like broke mentally? Because broke is a mindset, you know, not a pocket. So the one thing about me is I truly believe I serve a God who is abundant in nature and is giving, right? And is willing to give as long as you're following the law. So as long as I'm following the law, which I don't plan on breaking, then I don't really fear much. I don't really let that stuff kind of get in the way of it. Yeah. And what happens is when you build yourself and you build a skill set, you don't fear much anymore because you know you have what it takes to get it all back. So that's why if you take all the money from the rich and give it all to the poor, they say within 5 years the rich will have all the money back. Because again, currency is a language, money's a language. So once you go through, and this is why I tell y'all, like, don't try and skip the journey. Like, don't try and skip these rough patches and these tough times, because they're what's going to teach you how to sustain success. You know what I mean? And they're going to help you build your foundation on rock versus sand. So during those times, a lot of people are trying to skip the foundation point. But any architects out there, any builders, what happens if we don't care about the foundation process? What happens if we just, you know what, who cares about the foundation? Let's just get this building up. What would happen? Right? That building would not be up for that long, would it? Right? Because at the first sign of wind or at the first sign of storm, that building's going to quake and that building's going to crumble. Right? Because it has no worth yet. Right? The worth is built in the foundation. The worth is built in the process of getting the building up. So by the time you get it up, you're so strong from a fundamental standpoint that you don't necessarily fear if one business doesn't work out or this doesn't go that way, or things take a turn here, because you know your worth now at this point, and you know that you can get it all right back. So yeah, and that just happens through the journey, through the process.
Facts.
The playbook gonna make me rich, man. It is. Top Step lagging. Yeah, there's something going on with Top Step, and I think Tradeify. Yeah, Tradeify. It's going crumble. Did someone say crumble? I'm just kidding. Joe. Hey, Joe.
Crumble?
By the way,
Someone say crumble?
I have not had crumble in months, and I don't advise, and I advise everyone to do the same. Just don't even go near that stuff anymore. Rich get richer, poor get poorer. Yeah, there's a really good book. It's called I thought I had it in here. It's called Why the Rich Stay Rich. It's a good book. Highly recommend it. It's by Robert Kiyosaki. Check it out.
Brother, we got a 30 closure on gold.
30 closure? Oh, did we? I thought we were looking at gold. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. Let's take a look at the previous candle stops. 57 pips. Yeah, I'm going to have a buy stop here. All this looks good. I'm probably going to go a little lower in size. 1 hour closure. 4 hour looks okay to keep moving. The 15 minute is the only scary time frame here. So I'll probably go a little lower in size here on Monday just because of the price action here. But yeah, everything looks good. Thanks for reminding me.
Sir.
So yeah, so buy stops on the current 30-minute highs here. Looking like we're going to have anywhere from 35 to about 60 pip stops, depending on what you guys want to do. Let me just do the math here for me. Yeah, I could probably afford previous candle stops, so I'm probably going to do something like this. Something like this. And yeah, something like that. We could also use these current candle stops as well. I don't think those are that bad either. So it just depends. Let's see if we break the highs now. I think I can use this stop though, so I'll probably use it. Yeah, what I'll do is previous candle stops, and let's say we get activated and the candle closed back below the range like that, then I would just cut my trade right there and just manage it like that. So We'll see if we get in. I like the 1 hour the best, or in the 30-minute here, and the 4 hour. But the 15, not the hottest. So that's why I'm going to look at that as a condition in the market and size down. So a couple conditions, right? Monday, 15-minute choppy. What else? 15-minute choppy. It's Monday. You got some wicks over here, right? These are all conditions that take my lot size or my contract size down, 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 right? From like a, let's say a perfect scenario, I would have a five contracts. In this scenario, I'm going to use 2. Okay, cool. And if we don't get activated within like 9-10, then I'll just wait and see if we can get a 15 celery on this and then go from there. Yeah, and if we break the lows too, I'll probably delete. Future lore, yeah, I would. Yeah, so anytime like setups come outside of the live stream, like let's say we're not streaming, but you see a good setup, I would go ahead and pull the trigger. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you know, make sure it's volume time, and the funny part is we usually stream all the volume times. So if we're not on stream, there may not be a lot of volume, but that's not to say like there isn't, right? So as long as things look good and you feel like it's a great trade, I would, as a coach, I would recommend you take that trade and then journal it, mark it up, and win or lose the next session that we're live for, say, hey, Nick, can you review this trade for me? I really want to get your feedback on it. And I would do that. If I was in the clubhouse, by the way, this goes for everyone in the clubhouse. Like I'd be all over that. Yeah, I would be taking trades, and then I would come in this chat and say, yo, what is this? What do you think about this? How does this look? What should I have done differently? So, you know, you guys all have access to that as well. But yeah, I would say if you like the trade according to your knowledge on the playbook, take it. Because if it's a losing trade and then there's something that maybe you weren't knowledgeable on and that you could have avoided it, I will tell you. You know, John will tell you, Magnus will tell you. So it'll help you make those adjustments a lot quicker, and then you don't have to make the same mistakes over and over again.
Yes, sir. Facts.
Crumble cookie is disgusting and tastes like flavored cardboard. Preach. Preach. Preach it. Yeah, the 4 hour is 4 hours trying to make its move up too. Let's see the difference here between the wicks. There's a 13 pip difference. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm going to delete this. I really don't like this trade, actually. I don't like anything right here. Yeah, I'm deleting that. Yeah, I think I'd be silly to enter that. Now that I'm having a little bit of a better look on it. Like, yeah, the 4 hour looks good, but you see how wishy-washy the 4 hour's been? Just look at the 5 minute, all right? Look at all this, trying to get up, trying to go up, back down, back up. The 4 hour closes in 55 minutes. I mean, the only way I do something here is at 9:30, I think, while we got a lot of volume. So I'll have to settle for that. Maybe 30.
Not the best price action.
30 celery at 9:30 just to move up towards like 46, maybe 49, and that's it. That'll be my trade here today. Yeah, I don't like this. The more I look at this, I don't like it. Too choppy. Okay, everyone agrees. Too choppy. Not entering this one. Okay, lovely. God bless y'all. Oh, no, I thought you were saying bless us for the trade. What up, Traders X? Pia Magnifico was goody. I do like NQ though. If we can kind of create like a nice support here. Yeah, any sort of closures above. See how we like looking for support around this white line here. So yeah, this all looking pretty good. Any comments on silver? I don't look at silver, so I probably wouldn't be the best guy to, you know, listen to when it comes to any like comments on silver. Yeah, because I don't trade silver, I never look at it. Hey, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back, all right? John, you good over there? Let me
Yes, sir.
make you co-host just in case.
All right, but
All right, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Sir Goldie, not the best price action here today. Yeah, those stops are way too big now too for me. Nasty Monday range here. Curious to see how this 4-hour candle closes up here. The daily being bearish, 4-hour may want to create resistance or something. Yeah, facts. Can't fool us twice here, Goldie. Can't fool us twice. Yeah, but what's up, chat? How you guys doing? What's up, YouTube? How's your guys' day been going? London, New York session? How you guys doing today? What's up, TK? What's up, Jamil? It's good, Ben. Yeah, word. Who's coming to the meetup? T minus what? 20 days for the meetup? We're getting closer and closer to meetup time. What's up, Carlito? Yeah, man, great trade in pre-NY. Just happened to take a loss, you know. All we could do is move on to the next best trade. You know, that's like how I'm thinking about it, you know. It's like, damn it, took a loss, but on to the next best trade. Because we can make it right back. Because we're the owner of the casino, you know, right? Owner of the casino when you're trading edge, so your edge can make that thing right back for you. So that's kind of my mindset. Yeah, I take that all day. Facts, Carlito. Same here. Nice. Let's go. Isaac's pulling up. Let's get it. Nice, Isaac. Can't wait to meet you, bro. Looking forward to it. Yes, sir. What's up, Muhammad? Thank you, bro. What's up, Yassine? Yes, sir. Yeah, I took a buy in pre-NY. Took a nice loss. Yeah, simple buy off support. I don't know if any of you guys in YouTube was looking at that too or not, but yeah, buy off supports in pre-NY for me. What's up, Woki? What's up, brother? Yes, sir. The meetup is on the 5th, correct? Yeah. So TT meetup is on July 5th. Yep. I'm bringing name tag stickers. Yeah, TK, bro, that's hilarious.
5 and 6. We're doing a two-day event. Two-day meetup.
Okay. The 5th and the 6th.
Little information. 5th, we're gonna meet up at like a local spot, and then I got an Airbnb to stay at. So anyone that's getting hotels, like anyone flying in from outside, I would look up hotels around Tampa. Anything will work. Ideally around a place called Amateur Works. That's where like probably we're gonna meet up real quick. But any hotels around there, you guys are good to go. Yeah, that'll all be right around the area. So pretty much anything in Tampa. By the way, if you are coming, please do us a favor and please do yourself a favor and make sure to RSVP so you can get in the group chat that we have that we're gonna make, and then we could also be able to send you like the itinerary and dates and times and locations and all that stuff. Because we got a couple things mapped out for that 2-day period. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time though. It's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the place, the Airbnb that we got for like the 2 days. So you guys are more than welcome to bring your kids, your spouses. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play games. We got a pool. We got barbecue. It's gonna be a good time. It's 4th of July here in America as well, so there's gonna be fireworks going off all over the place. And America time, baby.
America.
So it should be a great one.
I don't know, bro. Just give me a sun. Give me the sun and a burger, bro. And the pool.
This guy John's always in the mood for a burger.
Shut up.
This guy said last night, we're like, hey, what should we eat? He's like, I'm in the mood for a burger. It's like, dude, you say that every
Nah,
time.
I was down for steaks. I'm just saying, like, I could go for a burger too, bro.
Gotcha.
But that pasta was fire. I enjoyed it.
I
Did
didn't
you
even
enjoy
eat
yours
it.
or no?
I barely ate it.
What'd you get stuffed on the mozzarella sticks?
On the
or what?
mozzies, bro. On
Those
the
are
cheese
dirty,
pillows.
Those cheese pillows, yeah, bro. The cheese pillows and the breadsticks, you know, could get you full. Gotta be careful.
True.
I'm the only one I think who destroyed my plate.
Yeah, so this is the Airbnb that we're staying at. So this is gonna be sick spot to come hang out. If you guys want to swim, you know, all that stuff will be available. We'll have a barbecue, all that. We're gonna be hanging out, having a good time. We'll probably take some time on the night of the 5th for like just a big Q&A, just a fellowship with you all. Like, you know, me, John, Magnus, Rafi, we can just pull up some chairs and, you know, answer any sort of questions, talk about anything. If you guys want to hear about our stories, anything, my wife will be there if you want to pick her brain about stuff too. Like, she's got some crazy stories to tell as well. But yeah, it's the spot, so it should be a good time. Be able to play some pool, a lot of games, a lot of swimming, a lot of eating, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, should be a good time. So we want you there. You see, the only person we were missing last year was you. So we're hoping you can make it this year and have some fun with us. TT style. Stephen B's going to be there. Do we take any trades? Nah, we were thinking about taking some. We might take some NQ buys here pretty soon.
Is it 9:30?
No, it's 9:15, so I'm scared still.
So not yet then, bro.
I'm still scared. It's 9:15.
Yeah, crazy B. Yeah, that was some chicken Alfredo, bro. It was really good.
Nah, the night before though, we went to the steakhouse. We went to Burn's Steakhouse in Tampa. Supposedly the best steakhouse in Tampa. I'll be honest, man.
Bro, stop playing with me.
The sometimes the wealthier places you go, the food is so trash. It's like I am not impressed at all, man.
It's like Texas.
I'm like I probably could have had a better time at Chili's, to be honest, man. Was the steak good? Yeah, it's like
it's all whatever, bro.
It's whatever. Not Chili's, bro. Oh man.
Chili's,
Nah,
I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you,
Chili's
man.
ever misses.
You go to some of these like bougie, you know, fancy pantsy restaurants. It's like, bring me back to Olive Garden.
It gets like old, bro, after a while.
Bring me back to Texas Steakhouse.
Honestly, though.
They brought the appetizer. I said, where's the rest of it? They're like, oh no, it's a tartar. Like, shut up, tartar. Get this out of my face. Bring the porterhouse over. Tartar, you.
It's like, what am I gonna do with this, bro? I'm gonna still be hungry after eating this.
Yes, there were a lot of nice cars out front. There were definitely a lot of exotics out front of Burns.
Dang it.
Nah, not gonna lie though,
damn.
the restaurant itself was like really, like it was very impressive looking.
Nice. Yo, damn, Deuce Trey, 2-pound burger. Holy, I don't even think I could eat that. I could eat a pound, but
2 pounds? Holy.
2 pound, bro. Damn.
Let's go, Ronnie.
That's
I'm gonna
what's
see
up.
you one day. I'm gonna see you one day. It costs, yeah. Try almost tripling that DJ Scratchers. Yeah. If it only cost 200, it would have been one thing.
It's another thing, bro.
The wealthier the place, the smaller the dishes, man. Unreal.
It's like, yeah.
NQ playing games here. Yes, 15's chalked.
Yeah, I'll probably just throw gold out. Probably just trade NQ today.
Yeah, NQ looks like the vibe here today. Let me get another read here. So we're bullish on the daily. We're
Throw
bullish
NQ in the garbage.
on the
gold.
4 hour. 1 hour. If the 1 hour closed above, that looks amazing. So we did close bear on the 1 hour, but we're also still hanging above 21, you know, or 94 or whatever that is. So yeah, I think the 15-minute helps us here. I would probably have to go with range 2 sells in this situation, but the buys are pretty clean on the original closure if we can get it. Maybe we can grab some liquidity, right, on the open here. So maybe this candle can close bear. We get to grab some liquidity on the open and then, you know, fire up for like closure like this at 9:15, and then I think we'd be stupid not to get in that buy. Yeah, something like that would be awesome. Take a picture of this. Clip it.
Good, bro. I like a pre-consolidation range right before 9:30 on NQ.
Yeah. Me too. This would be 9:45. Yeah, so we let the open pop, right? If this current 9:15 to 9:30 candle that we're looking at can close bearish, maybe even close bearish below, it doesn't really matter to me. But just close bearish. Then maybe the next one can wick down like the open usually does, and then that 9:30 to 9:45 candle can close like this, right? And then 9:45 is when we can step in right here. And we got all that clean range. Doing a 24-hour fast today.
Oh,
you guys
damn.
talking about? Yeah, 24-hour fast. It's amazing. Yeah, I do. I
Let's
basically,
go.
me and John do 24 every day, pretty much.
Oh yeah, bro. We're doing one today.
Yeah, doing one right now.
Didn't eat. Last time I ate was at like 6 yesterday. Not gonna eat until 6 again today.
Same. And when I do eat, I'm eating 2 filet mignons. And you down.
bro.
Straight
Yeah, I'll probably
lean.
have some. I might make some turkey today or some steak as well. We'll see. I got that butterball turkey in there. Me and Maddie, we didn't try it.
Butterball.
Butterball.
Hey, that's how you keep your calories down. That's how you don't turn into a butterball. 1 meal a day. 1 meal a day keeps the butterball look away. Hey, you
Do
down.
1 meal a day, and if you do 1 meal a day, it will be almost impossible for you to get fat. Honestly, it's gonna be very hard to become
Hey. We
obese.
don't use the word fat. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's
obese.
Wait, does that one? I don't know if that one works actually. That one works,
I don't
right?
know.
Or is that too?
That one's a little bit more respectful, eh?
Little bit. Let's just call it like lard ass. Nah. He said lard ass. All right, futures Lord, take it over from here.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Hey, but not gonna lie, TK eats 6 times a day, and that dude does not gain. Like TK, how much body fat do you have?
Yeah, word, honestly. Unless you're TK, bro, don't even listen to me.
TK probably got like. TK's probably. I would say you're at least like 12% body fat, TK.
Bro, TK's like maybe like 8%, honestly.
Big bones, fluffy, you know.
Yeah, bro,
Big-
I'm just
big
saying
back.
how it is, yo. If you take it personally, you take it personally. You know?
Chill.
Big back. Yeah,
You know,
yeah, Deuce Trey, that's happened to me one time too. I went with the place was pretty pricey too, Nick. I don't know if you remember that, bro. Remember they had they were giving us pound burgers, and I asked for a double patty, and it was a double patty burger. So it was 2 pounds, and yeah, that was like a $30+ burger. That was crazy. You don't remember that, Nick?
Yeah, I do. What place was that?
That was in
Forgot.
Naples or Anna Maria
Naples.
Island, actually.
Oh,
Anna Maria Island.
yes, I do remember that.
Remember the burgers were on like an English muffin type?
Yeah.
That thing was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that place was fire actually. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Anna Maria Island.
Bro,
it was a little shack
the
too.
one patty was huge, and I got 2. Crazy.
You got a video of that, John. You got a picture of that. Load it up.
I actually do. I'll send that in, actually. Yeah, Deuce Trey reminded me, bro. Send it on in.
Just one question. Top Step dashboard still down. I gotta check here, but yeah, Top Step got something happened with Top Step. I got a bunch of emails this weekend. But hey, Top One's gonna be dropping some big news today. I think I already mentioned the news last week to you guys, so some of you guys got the behind the scoop. But yeah, they're gonna be launching something big today. I think they're gonna be running a big discount too. So we'll see.
Damn.
Gold still looks tough. Yeah, gold is very tough right now. Yeah, not looking good at all.
Damn.
TK be like full margin food? Yeah, he does. He does. TK's like metabolism is still like probably like a 15-year-old kid. TK, what's going on over there? Oh, for some people it's down, for some people it's not down.
Damn.
Big discounts equal scare. Yeah, for them. that's usually when companies have to do big payouts, they're gonna try and get the money back in, right? So they're gonna do big discounts. I mean, we all know the game at this point, right? I don't think there's really much that we don't know. We as traders, we've kind of it's like no longer like a thing where it's like, oh my god, they're doing a sale to get their money back. It's like, yeah, we know. Like, we took too much payouts from them, right? Traders just milked them. So, and then guess what? We'll milk them, and then we'll take advantage of the payouts. Clay, I love you, brother. You know, top one is amazing, but like, hey, it is what it is. You know, we're getting good, and you know, time for some discounts, and we'll take advantage of them. This is just business, brother. Exactly.
Business, so you gotta pay me.
Business is business.
Damn, bro.
You know, I think we could all say we know what's going on these days, right? Like, none of us are still in the shadows or like fooled by like prop firms. Are you guys? Top Step's not for Pakistanians? Oh, I guess not. I guess not.
Yo, Nick, I just sent that burger in, bro.
Oh, did you? Oh my god. Is that
It's
what
a
I'm
pic.
looking
I
at?
couldn't send the video. I couldn't send the
guy,
video, but
this guy ate this burger. Like, come on, bruh.
oh,
Like, how do you even eat that burger?
don't look if you're hungry. Or if you're trying to fast. Don't
If you're
look.
fasting right now, yeah. Or just save this for like, you know, well, I don't know. You
That's
probably
a
shouldn't
lot
eat
of
this.
bacon,
You
too,
probably
bro.
shouldn't break your fast with that.
Sheesh, bro.
My guy went ham on that thing. Damn.
And I guess what, chat? I ate the whole damn thing.
Crazy.
Yo, Deuce Trey, that's probably what your burger was looking like yesterday.
Gold on the 1 hour? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what we do. We want to see how we react towards like, you know, 33, 31 there, because there's an obvious, you know, 30-minute support right there. So, yeah. Everything below there looks pretty clean still. And then let's check on the NASDAQ here. I think I like the NQ ranges a lot better here today than gold. So, here comes this 930 candle. So, let's see how we close on this guy. Might be some opportunity. Alpha Futures or Apex, I've never used them, so I'm not too sure. Like, I can't really give you a good feedback.
Bro, I think we should run Anna Maria Island back again this summer.
Sheesh, dude. Honestly, I want to wait till winter. It's so hot.
Winter.
Yeah, to be
I mean, yeah.
like summer, like the summer is like not summer. It's like summer times 2 in Florida. So like the summertime is when you stay in. Like the springtime is when you go to the beaches and you hang out and you hang out outside, do your activities. The summertime, it's like, get in the house now.
Or get to a different state, bro, honestly.
Get to the car, get to the store. Everything is air conditioned. Everything.
I honestly wanted to go to New York for the whole summer, but I guess 2 weeks is fine. I feel you though, bro.
Fasting till 11:30. Jay Pipsky.
Jayski. Nice, bro. That's a test for you then, Jayski. Yeah, bro, I got you. Strengthen
That's
that
the test.
discipline.
It's a test. Doo, 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 doo. 55 on the RSVP list. So 55 are on the RSVP. I think we're going to need a bigger boat, TK.
Maybe a couple. Damn, 55. Wow. Yeah, TK. We were thinking alike. Facts, bro. Bigger boat and maybe a couple boats. Couple bigger boats.
There he is.
What's up, Maverick?
Where is everyone?
The little G.
All right, cool. 9:30 coming. So if we can get a wick down and then a closure above on the next candle, that would be great. Bro, Maverick, I feel like I'm carrying like a 12-year-old right now. This dude's a tank.
You're feeding him too much steak, bro.
He's a tank, right?
It's getting too lean.
Hey, John. Goldie. Goldie having trouble at 31 here. Duck, duck, go. All right, let's keep an eye on NQ for the open here.
Yeah, Christian, yup. That's my nephew right there. Young buck. Young bull. Bro, Maverick's gonna be a G. Chag, I can't even like tell you. When Nick is his dad, man, snap. Maverick will probably be a millionaire before he's 16. Honestly. Yes, sir. What's up, J Coop? Yeah, bro. Unk status. That's my little nephew right there. Gotta treat him like my own son, you know? One morning smoothie plus one meal per day. Nice. That sounds like a W breakfast.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. Wick down first. Only thing is we gotta let this candle close. That's the only unfortunate thing.
We're either making a high or a low, bro.
Uncle John. John's a good uncle, man. Good uncle.
Thanks, bro. You'll be a great uncle too to my children as well.
Buyers are in too now. Buyers are in, sellers are in. Here comes our wacky 9:30 to 9:45 candle. Once this candle settles, that's where we'll probably step in, especially if it settles above this white line up here. Then, yeah, we're good to go.
Yo.
Hey, Deuce.
Yo.
Young King.
Yeah, fast forward 60 years from now, 50, 60 years from now, and Maverick and Kingston will be in me and Nick's spots.
Kingman, too. Kingman's the same. Maverick, I think, is going to be a really good soccer player. Dude loves kicking the ball. He's fast, too. So fast. This is the wick I was talking about here. So now, if we close back above, it's on. We got to use current candle stops, but it'll be looking good. So, but we got to wait. We got to wait. Yeah, that's it right there. So 15 closure above on NQ, and we're in there. Yes, football. Football. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah. Yeah.
did you just say soccer, bro? That's
Soccer.
disrespectful.
Soccer.
It's
Soccer.
disrespectful.
Soccer.
Yo, where's Aaron, bro? Aaron, tell him that's disrespectful.
Oh, I got Aaron coming through. Aaron's going to be the coach. Oh, snap. Immediately,
Yo,
I'm going to
bro.
get him to be coached by a professional. Yo, it's over.
Yo, he's chilling.
It's over.
Maverick's got a freaking W mentor, bro.
Holy.
W coach, Aaron.
You already know. Let's get it. All right. We're good to go.
Aaron's about to make Maverick into the next freaking Messi.
Yo. It's over. It's over. Be running them down in the little the pre-leagues.
Word, bro.
Yeah, Lele's pretty crazy, so she'll probably be into some sort of like gymnastic, doing wild stuff because she's like very big into that type of stuff. Maverick though, this dude is fast. He's got speed. He's got good feet. And then Kingman, I don't know. I think he's just a massive blessing
Dude,
to the world.
He
So
might
we'll
just
see.
be a
Where,
genius.
yeah.
He might just be the next like Albert Einstein.
TTEFC.
Dude's gonna be the next Napoleon Hill writing some savage books.
For real. I'm be like, yo, look, Kingman, I'm gonna pay for this if you can commit to do it. Go study the world's wealthiest people and just report back to me all the biggest takeaways that you get
So
from them,
funny,
and then
bro.
we'll write a book about it, and we'll make it the new age Think and Grow Rich.
That's awesome, bro.
Go ahead, young man.
Hey,
Go
man.
ahead.
That's all Kingman right there.
Report back. I want Mav as president. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. He handles things good. He handles life really well. He really does. He's smooth. He's smooth. Dun, 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 dun. Gold 30-minute close below, but it's a messy mess. Let's take a look. No, I'm looking for below. For me would be 33.31. See where we rejected from. So the reason it would be 33.31 for me is just because of that area right there. So yeah, a lot of people are gonna look at that support and mark that off, and then possibly get into the sells here, but I don't really like it unless we get below here. Closures below look pretty good. Let's say like the next candle closes below and then we get a new resistance. That wouldn't be that bad, something like this. That'd be better. Do we fish? No, we don't fish. We don't. I haven't fished in a very long time for fish. Middle child, yeah, that's true. He obviously had to give up his spot, right, with mommy when Kingman came around. So he was very gentleman-like to do that. He's always been a gentleman to his older sister. So he's got good characteristics, man. He's got good characteristics. They'll serve him well in life. Oh, look at NQ gone. So 4 hour might push down. Daily now coming down. Still no closure on the 15. Yeah, nice. See all that? So we did get a wick to the top side that broke the highs there. So you see how we came down first, probably entered a lot of sellers in, and then we came up, we broke the highs, which probably stopped a lot of those sellers out, and also at the same time activated buyers. So this is how like liquidity sometimes works. in our style of trading. And then all the sellers that were already in, they're probably not even enjoying that move down because fortunately they got stopped out on the move up, right? And now all the buyers that got in when they got stopped out have also been stopped out as well here, right? So that's why I'd really like staying away from NQ at 930 no matter how it looks, because it can go any way on this 930 candle. So that's why I was saying, hey, we'll take the trade. If we take a trade, we could wait on 945 here. Dun, 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 dun. Aaron, let's go. When do we start the lessons? July 3rd. Which day are you coming in?
Get it, Aaron? Aaron, I think we need to do either a football game or a kickball game, bro. One of those. I'm down for kickball too, you know. I
got a really big field over here, but you guys can come up like into my neighborhood, and I got this big field that we could play like a big game of like kickball or something.
Facts, bro.
Hey, what we could do too is we can get like slip and slide. Slip and slide, so like from third base to home, we can make like a little slip and slide thing or something.
Dude, I'm down, bro. Yeah, man, I'll grab the bases at somewhere.
Yeah.
You got bases, you got a big lane, we're chilling.
I'm down for some kickball. I'm down. So down.
Yeah. What's kickball? Kickball is basically baseball, but you're using your feet and not your, not like a baseball, So it's basically the same thing, just we're kicking the ball now.
Yeah.
Yo, TK, you're down, bro?
He said, is it outside or is it indoors?
TK's not doing anything outside.
Wow, look at the highs broke there. Nuts. Wow, prices all over here.
Made a low. Yeah, that 4-hour low just got broken on gold. I think gold heads back down today.
Could, yeah. Daily candle still bearish, even though it's no wick. But I was saying in the breakdown today, it wouldn't surprise me if gold just did wishy-washy stuff today and this candle closed like doji, or just like a frail candle. No direction here. Yeah. I'm healthy now. Thank God, W Daniel. That's the most important thing. Yeah, that's awesome. What's my handicap in golf? I'll be honest, I haven't really tracked my score as accurately as I probably should. Some days I just don't even care. So like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think the best.
Future lore.
I forgot. No, go ahead, John. I'm trying to think of the best.
Kickball, honestly, kickball is more fun than baseball, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sorry, go.
No, we're good.
TK. Bro, TK, I was in the sun all day, bro, yesterday for an 18-hole game of golf. I'm still here, chilling, still alive, breathing. You definitely could survive in it. Yo, I got some crazy sun though yesterday, Nick, at golf.
I know you did.
That was crazy.
Ooh, son. Those new golf cleats right there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, JC.
Nike who? We're playing kickball. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, bro. Sounds fun. After we crush a workout.
Those are football. Imagine rocking those on the golf course.
You would do that.
Got my new golf cleats. Getting better and better? Yeah, me too. Let's go, Aaron.
Yeah, not sure.
Triple step.
Aaron, bro. I'm gonna be asking Aaron for some tips. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know if C Melly's here, but yo, C Melly, if you're listening,
What a
game yesterday, man.
W
That was
weekend.
super fun. Yeah, W weekend. Those games are the best, bro. Those type of golf games or matches, awesome. And the course made it even better, bro.
Yeah, the course was beautiful.
Nick,
I'll
we
definitely
honestly
play there
were-
again.
We weren't even shooting that bad, bro. I mean, like, definitely weren't as good, but like we had a couple good shots.
I think we were all a smidge off yesterday, just a smidge.
Me, you, and Joe all picked each other up when we needed to.
One of us stepped up.
I was having fun with the driver though. I need to work on my 9-iron.
That nine. How could I be a part of the
Yeah.
next tee time? Let's see. I say we find an indoor simulator and we go there because it is so dang hot now. I don't know if I could play for the rest of the summer, man. It's
Yeah,
wild.
bro, honestly, me and Nick were pretty shot like at the 9th hole. Like,
Hey,
honestly, pretty
Speak for
tired.
yourself, bro. Speak for yourself. I wasn't shot.
All right,
I was
bro,
just
damn.
getting going. I was just getting started.
I was there, bro. I seen.
Nah, you
seen
didn't
with
see
my own
nothing.
eyes.
You ain't see nothing.
Nah, it's all good. We finished strong though.
We
Just
did.
a little tired.
I wasn't. You were tired, maybe. Norbin, I'm down to play though, man. We haven't played since so maybe you and Sebastian come back up again. Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah, facts, Norbin, bro. I don't know, Norbin. What do you think, bro? Would you like to
The
play
dynamic duo, Sebastian and Norbin versus me and Joe.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Just
Appreciate
because we're
that
both lefty. No, I'm just kidding. Me and John.
Joey Gems.
I don't know. John gets tired on holding
That's all
on.
good. Honestly, I'm cool, bro. I'll stay home, chilling. I'll stay home and do some trap work now.
Separation time. All right, can we get a
Yeah.
closure above this? I'm liking this. I'm liking this 4-hour moving back up here. Come on, we drew this out. We drew it out. NQ, give it to us. 15 closure coming up here. So a 15 closure, and then the next 15 closing above would not be bad here, right? Something like this. Because now we've drove down. We've actually had that wick that we were talking about, and now we could potentially move up. Fill the range.
Oh, bro.
4 hours still bullish.
NQ at 9:30 never misses, bro.
Never. It's too obvious. BTC 1 hour analysis. I only do analysis on the weekly because I'm only a long-term investor in Bitcoin. So I don't do... What is Bitcoin? MB. Yeah. So I don't do 1 hour. I don't day trade crypto. Most of my trades got placed in September of this last year, and it's just been on a roll ever since, man. It's just been rolling. I don't even want to show you guys where September is because you may get upset at me. Shout out to Capital Club. How you doing?
The best, bro.
Oh, man. See, you can't be afraid to hire mentors. You can't be afraid to get involved in groups, networking groups with people that are just smarter than you. I mean, I would have had no idea to invest into BTC, right? And I just invested because the people that I trust said to. And, man, that was such a good play. Such a
It
good
was
play.
a calculated risk, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Educated guess.
Yeah. So yeah, Bitcoin just kind of cruising around here now last couple weeks. Let me go to the monthly so I can show you guys what we're talking about here. September. Yeah. This is September right here. And by the way, everyone on the live stream was well aware. So information that I paid thousands of dollars to receive, I gave to you guys for free because you guys are my people, right? And so anyone who took these or anyone who invested in Bitcoin back in September, you should be eating at another level. There should be no reason you're not at the meetup. I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you're from. You've got enough to pull up to the meetup.
Nobody knows nothing.
Yeah, Bitcoin's been an incredible asset here. Bitcoin will pay for all my luxury cars and exotics and all that.
Like, you know, said, crypto's been a blessing.
Let's just say it.
Shout out Yanosh for the Bitcoin tips.
My number one struggle with trading is trying to overcome impulse trading and FOMO. Can you reiterate how to overcome these? You take them out of your trading plan. So I had those same exact battles that I would go through all the time. Those were my biggest battles, was impulse entries and FOMO. And I had to completely eliminate them from my trading plan. So there became a point in time where I had lost so much money on impulse trades that it hurt so bad that I finally, wow, gold back up here too. Holy crap. That I finally said, you know what? I'm etching it out of my trading plan, and I'm no longer taking any impulse trades at all. And then I stopped taking impulse trades for about 2.5 years. And yeah, that helped me out a lot too. So that was definitely a piece of the puzzle that I needed to get to the next level, was really just getting rid of those impulse entries, getting rid of the FOMO, especially these impulse entries where you have consolidation, then you try and impulse like before they, look at this candle never even closed above the range. It's crazy, right? So like these impulse trades are the worst when prices hasn't broken out of a major range yet, and then you enter on the break of, like, let's say that wick or whatever wick you want to look at. In this case, you definitely got some pips, but that's not going to happen all the time. Yeah, it's going to happen like twice out of like 100. 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. But do you want to be right 2 out of 10 times, or do you want to be right 8 out of 10 times? By the way, incredible webinar we did in the Clubhouse this past weekend. We just opened the floor up for a Q&A, and I think that actually was one of the best webinars, just where people were free to ask questions, get some feedback on their trades, all different ideas that they're, you know, trying to get better at. So this weekend was amazing. Amazing.
And then, W idea, man.
Yeah.
Q&As.
Yeah. Full margin on Bitcoin? Yeah, it's something like that. Subscriber mode? Yeah, I should make you guys not be able to jump in the chat until you're subscribed. Yeah, that's how I let everything come naturally, man. To be honest, like, if you want to sub. If you don't want to sub, don't sub. If you want to sub, I know that this could change your whole entire life. Like, same thing with the Clubhouse. You want to get in the Clubhouse? Come on in. I'm very confident your life's going to change. You don't want to get in the Clubhouse, and that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? So either way is good to go. Clubhouse, though, I'm so confident that your whole life will change. So that's why I'm not even, you know, I already know if you get in and you take it serious, you'll get to the next level.
Test it, bro. Just test it.
No, I know, not money subscribers. Yeah, no, I know. I know what you mean. Like, grow the YouTube channel. Yeah. If you don't want a sub, I don't want you to be a sub. You feel me? I only want you to be a sub if you want to be a sub. I used to take low probability setups and setups not with my plan, over risking on them. Then I said to myself, yeah,
facts, right?
how about only
Makes
use high
sense.
risk on high probability setups? Makes total sense. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, bro.
What would be the first thing you tell a new trader watching your stream? I would say, if you're a new trader, then act like one. You know, don't act like a trader who is experienced and who can just come in here and do whatever they want, right? So there's going to be a learning curve. So I would say do your best you can at being an apprentice, and making sure that you're staying in the learning phase. Don't try and make money too quickly. Just try and get really good at what we call the playbook and what we identify as our playbook. Just get really good at that. Nothing else matters. The money don't matter. The time don't matter. Just as quick as you possibly can, start learning the system without looking at any sort of result, and then start applying it without looking at any sort of result until you feel like, you understand the playbook, and then try and get some feedback. Yeah, like, so send charts in, send your trades in, ask good questions, get as much feedback as you possibly can from one of us, and just enjoy the journey. Yeah, don't rush it. Don't believe in the whole get rich quick. Don't believe that once you become profitable, you're never going to have red weeks anymore. None of all that stuff is completely false. There's a big illusion going on with trading, and all that stuff's false. You know what I mean? You gotta stay consistent and disciplined no matter what, every single day. Doesn't matter if I had last 3 years are profitable. I can come in here, make stupid decisions, and pay stupid prices, right? Doesn't matter if I've been profitable for X amount of time, but you gotta stay disciplined every day. And that's in most cases, it's very difficult to do that, right? Where it's like, how do you be disciplined every single day? Non-stop, no fail. It's just, you gotta figure that out. A lot of people can string together a good week, or string together a good month, or even string together a good year, right? But then all of a sudden it all falls through, right? So how good can you be at honing in on the skill set and then just never ever deviating? That basically guarantees you success here. So you got to find dopamine as well in the process. So we were talking this weekend, me and C Melly, it's dopamine. So you know what I said to him? I said, most people get dopamine off of just taking trades and doing all the stuff. Discipline gives me dopamine, right? So can discipline become your new dopamine? Like me and John on that one reel, we were talking about discipline. We were talking about that is our new dopamine. Sticking to the plan is dopamine to us. Sticking to the plan and winning at the end of the week is dopamine. Winning every month is dopamine, right?
Yep.
Going out and doing things, right? That's where we get our dopamine from now, versus getting into a risky impulse trade, you know what I mean, to try and get some sort of a feeling, right? We like sticking to the plan. We actually enjoy it.
That's facts.
If you haven't listened to this pod here, this is a good pod for any newer or beginner traders. This pod right here, would highly recommend it, especially for beginners or any trader that's in the break-even stage. This is for you right here. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I'll leave the link. If you haven't heard this yet, highly recommend it. Okay, what did we draw out earlier? This kind of looks similar, only this wick wasn't as steep. So I almost got it. Almost got it.
We just need to wait 5 minutes.
Most people know their problems and just want to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? You know, a lot of people are actually afraid to become successful. Like, they say they want to be, but success brings on a lot of responsibility. And most people, even though they say they want it, they really don't. And it's sad too, because they have all the potential in the world and they could 100% be that responsible individual, but they don't want to take on the responsibility of it. It's easy to just go to work, to wake up at the same time, go to work, eat a cheap lunch, finish out your day, come home, watch TV, play video games, eat dinner, watch TV, play video games, go to bed. That's easy. Right? It doesn't really take much to do that, but I posted on my Instagram story yesterday that if you want to live an easy life now, just be ready to live a hard life later. Right? Easy decisions now lead to hard decisions later. Hard decisions now lead to easy decisions later. Right? Where if you're willing to be disciplined, fix your mindset, fix your habits, eat better, get on an exercise plan. Those are hard, right? It's tough to show up every day and do that, but when you're 75 years old and your body's cranking and you're, at another level in your health and your wealth, it's going to be easy then, right? So hard life now, easy life later. Easy life now, hard life later.
Facts, bro. So facts. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the decisions you make today, you're either gonna pay the price of regret or discipline. So you're either gonna regret it later, or you're gonna be disciplined today. And then yeah, always paying some sort of price though.
Always.
Yeah, Nick dropping the gems on us.
By the way, if you decide to be successful today, who's going to stop you?
You.
Nobody, right? If you decide today, you know what? Screw this. I'm done making these mistakes. I know what I got to do. I'm going to be successful. Who's going to stop you? Nobody, right? Nobody but your own self. That's the only person that can stop you from doing anything you want to do in this life. So keep that in mind, man. Tomorrow, the two words, the word tomorrow and the word but. Those two words will probably be the only ones to stop you.
Chalk, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna do all that. That sounds really good. That sounds but you know, tomorrow's Monday, and you know I gotta do this, and I gotta the basketball game's on, the NBA championship. I mean, I'll get started with this after the championship, right? I know one guy. He goes, yeah. I'm gonna start. Listen, he's a street dude. So he's someone I know back from New York back home. I said, bro, you know, like he needs some direction. I'm like, I think he would relate to this dude, Wes Watson. So I'm like, yo, check this podcast out and all that. And he's like, okay, cool. And this is when the Knicks were in the playoffs and stuff. And I'm like, yo, you check that out? He's like, nah, I'm going to do it on Monday, you know? Do it on Monday. That was the first time I heard that in forever. I completely forgot people wait till Monday to do things because I completely just lost track of days in itself. I don't even know what day it is, right? So it's like, I haven't heard that in such a long time. I was like, damn. And then Monday came around, and well, you know, Monday was game 4 of the Knicks playoff game. So we got it now we got to wait till the playoff series ends before we start getting, you know, into our own personal growth and development, right? Yep. Now that Knicks series ends, but you know what? Now the finals are on, right? So now we got to, once the finals are done though, that's when I'm going to get it. That's when I'm going to get to it and start working on myself, right? And then you know what? When the finals roll around, it's the next thing. And it's the next playoff. And it's the next birthday. And it's the next thing coming out. And people just, you know, just waste time. And they never get serious. And then what happens is years and years and years go by. And, you know, you look back and you go, well, where'd life go?
Yeah, bro. It's facts, bro. The sooner you take action, the better. I
mean, we're already 35. You're still watching games while being poor? Like, that's insane. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that that's even still happening, like, you're already missing out. Like, you're already wasting the time.
Right.
Can you post the Clubhouse link? Clubhouse link, if you hit !Clubhouse in the chat, in the YouTube chat here, it'll pop up for you. Matrix is keeping you in, man. Yup, the Matrix just knows how to just keep you right in there. Yup. All right, so I'm still looking for these closures. Keep in mind the plan is not changed, right? Buys above here, range 2, sells below here. Gold. What about gold? Talk to me. Tell me. You guys tell me something about gold right now that I don't know. Please. Call the signal. Up or down? You got a fake out here too. Yeah, gold, I got no answers on gold. Gold is Monday. This is what Monday looks like on Goldie.
Goldie Monday.
The only thing that looks good is the 1 hour here. But that's about it. I think I'm waiting on NQ. I think I want to see a fake out here. Basically what I drew out an hour ago. A nice fake out here, closure back above, and that would be golden.
Yeah. I didn't really like the 4-hour candle closing doji, but like the daily's very bullish, so.
Oh, we got no
It's
lower
tough.
wick on the 4 hour.
I know. That was the only reason I was like maybe thinking of these sells here. But daily's super bullish.
It's got to be, for me, with the daily and the 4 hour bolt being bullish, I have to wait for range 2. It's just it's written in the plan.
I know. The nasty 4-hour closure though, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. The daily looks too good to move up.
It's written in my plan, signed in my own blood. No, I'm just kidding. That's the secret. That's what's gonna keep you guys disciplined.
The daily's showing no signs like of, you know, bearish moves. Like it's just showing signs of moving up right now. So
yeah, you also closed above here on the daily, so you got a nice closure above, clean range. No, I like NQ buys if we can get them. That's probably the trade of the day for me. Can you explain range 1, range 2 buys? Range 1, range 2, yeah. So really quick, like, I'll do it quickly. So range 2, right? So in this case, if we're bullish on both like higher time frames, like the 4 hour here and the daily, then like we are right now, then I'd rather wait for range 2 buys. I'm sorry, range 2 sells, because what I mean by that is this 4 hour candle is going to open up, right? And then it's going to want to come down and make a lower wick. And what happens is typically when that lower wick is being formed, what it will look like on the lower time frame, like in this case a 15-minute time frame, is it will look like there's a closure. See this closure right here? Right? And then you'll have like a wick to fill, or even like clean traffic to the left, where that gets sellers excited about getting in there. So what happens is a lot of times sellers will get in, and I used to do this all the time as well. I would have like a sell position ready to go, right? So sells like this, come down, do something like that. The only issue is this candle would, like, let's say wick down, enter me into the trade, and then turn around and start doing what you see it doing now. And what happened there was I took a sell, right? If I took a sell right here, then that means if we look at the 4 hour chart, I took a sell right here when I shouldn't have been taking a sell, right? Because what direction is the 4 hour pointing? Up, right? Excuse me. So if we're taking a sell there, that's most likely. So anytime you're going against a 4 hour or a higher time frame bias, you're likely to get faked out here. So we avoid those sells now. So if we're going to take sells here, what I would have to see is more so a break and retest of this area, like boom, boom, stay below, and then start to sell off, right? So what would that look like candlestick wise? Something like this, right? Let's just say we move down just a little bit, right? Maybe we didn't go all the way, but we moved down like this. So I would not be in that sell at that point. I would be waiting. So let's say this happens, boom, boom. Now, as long as we remain below the range, the sells are starting to look good. So if you can get a closure like that or something, that's going to be like a range 2 sell, right? So you'll sell below there. So if we were looking at ranges, we can call this like range 1, right? Where you get the first breakout right here, right? But we don't enter on that candle, because that could be where the fake out happens, and see how price is moving up here. We wait to make sure we remain below here, and now we don't get faked out. And now this below this red line is going to be range 2. So now that's where we'll step in, confirm that the 4 hour candle most likely will go down at this point, and it's going to be re-breaking its lows again, and then that's our sell. And mainly that's to keep us out of getting faked out, right? So let me explain it too. Like, I don't care about missing this move right here if it wants to drive, as much as I care about avoiding the fake out. So I'd rather sit tight to avoid that fake out versus get into this move and make money, believe it or not. Make sense? So keep that in mind. And by the way, by the time this range 2 thing all plays out, this 4-hour candle now has already, broke its low on the first breakout, fluctuated around a little bit, and now it's getting ready to break its low again. So at that point, the 4-hour now looks like this, right? When you're entering here on this second candle here, let's say you enter on the break of the low, you're really entering on that 4-hour break of the low, to where if you break that again, that's where you should start, switching direction on the 4-hour. Make sense? Any questions on that? It's a very important topic. This is another one that was a piece of the puzzle that just helped me become profitable. Just of being able to avoid those fake outs. You can't avoid all the fake outs, obviously, because sometimes you're going to be, you're going to be bearish and you're going to get faked out or whatever. So you can't avoid them all, but you can look at the higher time frames to give you a bit of a sense of direction, on what to do down here and on these lower time frames. Make sense? Okay, cool. Perfect. Have I taken a payout on the instant funded yet? No, I haven't taken one on an instant funded, only on the regular funded accounts. So I had 3 accounts, I think it was, and I took payouts on those, but not the instant yet. The instant, I'm in profit on it. About 2,200. I think I got 5 days in on this one. Yeah, 5 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I got 5 days in on it. I sized down all last week too, just because we had a couple things standing in our way last week. But this week I'll be sizing up on the right opportunities and all that. So yeah, I do plan on turning the jets up here over the next 3 weeks and seeing if we can run this account up here. A lot of precious knowledge. Yeah, that stuff will help you a bunch, man. That will help you a bunch, because when I first started trading this style, I just thought it was like this simple, right? You had a range, right? And then you just mark off that range, right? And anything above is buys, anything below is sells. And that would work. It would work a lot of times. But then I started noticing that some days it wouldn't work. And I did everything perfectly. I'm like, okay, the closure happened. Right, and you have all that clean range to the left coming down, right, and stuff like that. And I would be like, okay, buys above, right, buys above here. I would get in that trade, and all of a sudden that trade would, come back on me, look something like this at the end of it all, and then just start driving down. So I asked around. I'm like, how can we avoid this? I would talk to a couple mentors, try and get their opinion on it. There's, you can't really avoid fake outs. Don't worry about it. It's still a good trade, blah, 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 But I'm like, no, there's got to be something to this. Remember I told you guys in the beginning of the stream, I'm like a trading geek, you know what I mean? Like I'm a dork when it comes to figuring this stuff out. So that's where I started to draw my attention to the daily candles and the 4-hour candles. And I noticed that most of the times when we got faked out, we were going against the 4-hour bias. So this whole thing right here, the fake out happened right here because we were actually bearish on the 4-hour chart here, right? So the 4-hour looked like this. Let me make it red. 4-hour candle looked like this, right? And when I bought, like let's say right here, I bought it right there on the high of that 4-hour candle before it was ready to drive down. So I was going against the higher time frame. Therefore, I got faked out and paid the price. So yeah, this will help you guys out if you're paying attention here. Whoa, there we go. Damn. All right, we drew this out. We drew it out earlier. Makes sense. We didn't get the closure though, but we're right on the money here direction-wise. Don't cheat the edge. Sometimes you don't need to learn more. You just got to stop doing. Yeah, in most cases, actually. Like most people here, you don't have to learn anything new about the technicals. You just got to stop doing some of the things that are taking your profits away. That's it. Nice move here, though. Well anticipated. Man, what time did we draw that out? Almost. So the reason why we're not in it is because it just simply don't look like that. Right? But if it did look like that, that would be our opportunity.
NQ.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love it. I love studying this stuff. I love getting better. I love seeing it more. I love getting the reps in. I love just watching this. I'm never mad that I'm not in this. I just like the fact that I knew where it was going. And, you know, it makes me better for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And there's no playbook set up here either. So, like, again, had we closed like this, like it was drawn out to look, then that would have been the trade. But notice how this whole move happened in just one candle before you got a closure there. So target tapped. Perfect. Gold's whatever. Yeah, money here. We did get the closure on the 5 minute. We got the closure on the 5, but no 15 close. Might be a no trade day. True. Very true. Nazi Naz. Recommend 50K futures Project X or standard one step. Project X all day. Yeah. I would go with futures. Yeah, Project X is amazing. Boom, boom, boom. Good move up. Good move. Let's see that 4 hour here too. Looking money. Look at that. No wick. No wick on the 4 hour candle. Goner. But yeah, that should tap this target now. Yeah, perfectly. Goldie up. Project X. Project X is this platform right here. Yeah, this platform. Yeah, it's probably the best platform I ever traded on.
Yeah, right.
Top one restricted in Pakistan. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's probably some sort of futures regulation or something. Since we are bullish, don't you think a 5 minute entry would work? 5 minute could work, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 5 definitely. We were just waiting on the 15 here. 15 did the job.
Sir. Yeah, bro. I think I might call it. Go hit the gym. Look at NQ a little bit later.
Power hour.
Yeah, or even just like in a couple hours. Yes, sir, bro. What are your plans? You're still waiting?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out just for maybe like another 15, 20 minutes maybe? Ish.
Alright, bro. Yeah, I'll probably keep you in my ear.
Keep me in your ear, brother. Keep me in your ear.
I will, bro. It's always good to keep Nick's dude in my ear, you know, chap?
It ain't gonna hurt.
It definitely won't hurt. Alright, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'll be listening.
All right, man. Enjoy the workout. Yes, sir. Have fun.
Sir, thanks, bro. I'll talk to you later, chat. Hope you guys all have a good day. See you guys tomorrow. Safe trading. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Peace, bro.
Peace out. Peace out. Hey, by the way, we all appreciate everyone's prayers and thoughtful wishes for Magnus. I got a message from him earlier. I've been trying to talk with him every day, but his message, I seen a message come in today. It said, "We back, baby." So we back. So I'm gonna host London again tonight, just in case, like, you know what I mean. But I mean, I'll host London every single night this week if we have to again. So yeah, either way, we're lit. Magnus is feeling a lot better, so we appreciate the prayers, and yeah, we do what we got to. Yeah, Aaron's jersey. Yeah, the Vikings back, baby. I knew he'd be good. Could have been a serious injury. It might be a little bit more serious than I actually know. So I gotta talk to him, you know, on the stream. The Viking doing Viking things, though, I'll tell you that. What's up, Fred? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, there is not much going on, Sparrow. Not much at all. NQ though, NQ looked good. Just needed that 15 closure. Stay, Nick? Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'll stick around for a little bit. Sticking around. John posts all his losses. All of them. Gotta love Johnny Gems. That was a great trade, by the way. I probably would have recommended going break even. But John, I like that trade. The 30-minute looks super clean, but that 15 there, I think that's what kind of... That was like the first sign there. Close with no wick, very little wick right in that chop. So it was a good move up, but then that wick there kind of told us a little story. I'm a student for now. I can only afford 1 month in the Clubhouse subscription, then I go broke. Do you recommend it? I'm not going to answer that. Maybe someone in the Clubhouse could answer it. So, I don't know. I mean, one thing's for sure. If you don't come to the Clubhouse, you have this feeling of being broke. Maybe that could change. Maybe that could change. You just never know. That's why I love the guys that are like, man, once I get my money up, I'm going to hire a mentor. Dude, you ain't getting your money up. You've tried for 14 years. What makes you think you're getting your money up, right? Without the mentor. So I've never been confused like that. I always know if I'm lacking information and knowledge and money, then I need to go, you know, get someone that can give it to me, help me with it. So, let's see. Clubhouse, did they answer? Go broke. I like that. I freaking love that. Solid. Sometimes you got to go broke. I could only afford 1 month. Absolutely worth it. Then saved. There you go. There you go. You find a way to win. Broke's a mindset. Get rich or die trying. You're actually asking a bunch of very, very ambitious people, so. I was broke. Now I'm getting payouts after joining the Clubhouse. I mean, that's pretty solid. Let's go. Elk in the house. Elk shows up at 3:30 in the morning for Asian session. That's commitment. That's someone that's like, yo, I'm all the way in. Let's go, Jay Coop running the dash. Imagine DoorDash getting you rich, right? That's pretty crazy. That's awesome. So yeah, so I don't want to go too belligerent too much, but yeah. So I would probably I know your life will be better in the Clubhouse, but again, I'm the guy running the Clubhouse, so I don't want you to hear it from my mouth. best best investment. Yeah, Ben Bennett, looking forward to seeing all your success too, man. Yeah, you have a lot of people. One of the most rewarding parts of this is seeing, you know, some of the guys and girls that have been doing this with me for a while now, just winning at high levels, and just watching you guys come up has been just super cool. You know, it's one thing to win, but then when you're winning and winning with others, and now you see people winning that weren't winning before that are now joining the winning party, and it's just awesome, man. Just to see the pep in their step and the confidence, and you know, the questions getting better and the statements are getting better. You know, success leaves clues, so it's always nice to see those clues coming out of these clubhouse members here, man. It's awesome. What's the most important aspect when trading gold? Waiting for candles to close. Yeah, especially 15, 30-minute candles, because they can move all about, but until they close, you don't have an actual statement there. You know, so the candles, we have questions, and the candles have answers. And the candles have timers on them, right? So when those timers are up, the candle will give you the answer to the question you're looking for, right? So let's say my question right now is, can gold close above here, right? And if gold can close above here on this 30-minute candle or whatever, 1 hour candle, let's say the 30-minute candle, if it can close above in 6 minutes, then I want to get into a trade. So what's my question here? My question is, can gold close above, right? And gold is still open, so it will close in 6 minutes, and in 6 minutes we will have that answer. Right, this candle here is either going to close above this white line or below. So that answer will be revealed to us, but it's going to take 6 minutes. And a lot of people can't wait 6 minutes. So that's typically where people kind of blow it, is they impulsively make a decision without letting the candle make the decision for them. So I think the way we trade gold, candle closures is one of the most important pieces of this whole thing. Only broke people worry about money. Yeah, and like, remember I said earlier, you know, broke-minded, right? It's one thing to be not have money. It's another thing to be broke. Those are two totally separate things, in my opinion. So broke-minded, right? Broke's a mentality, a mindset. Again, I said it earlier, but they think of money as a limited resource, and they couldn't be any further from the truth, right? And rich people think of money as a tool and as a never-ending resource, which they would be pretty much right about, right? So yeah, the tool in this case would be get into the clubhouse, or hire a mentor, or purchase a new book, or things like that, right? That would be the tool that the money's used, or that would be the tool for you to get to those places. Maybe you want to go on a retreat, right, to get better marriage advice. You know what I mean? Money's a tool to do that. That's really all it is. You want to buy your mom a new car, you want to pay your mom's rent, money's a tool to get that stuff done. Winning with friends. Amen, Chief. Amen. It's been a blessing to win with you guys, and we're just going to keep winning and keep winning. We like to win. We're going to keep winning. Winning is what we do. I love to win. I love to win. I hope y'all love to win too. All right, Sparrow, have a great day. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Good to see you here today, my friend. Let's see. Closure above 46. Can we go for the celery? Let me see that actually. 46 on what pair? On 46. Oh, 15-minute time frame. I'll be honest, I think it's 47, right? That we probably have to close above if we're going to do anything on the 15. So I don't even think this 15 closed above, because the real zone on the 15 would probably be like 33.48. Yeah, like right on the nose there. So if we're waiting and we're gonna execute on the 15, it's got to be probably one of these closures like that. But what would be nice, Badio Life, is that if we can get the next candle to close above for a breakout, right? And then you have a brand new resistance here, brand new breakout, and then we could take advantage of the next range, something like that. That would be what I would look for. That actually looks pretty good, especially if the red candle can close a little higher. Like if we can leave a wick, so like instead of the red candle closing down here like this, if we can kind of come back up more, leave a wick like that, and then close above, now we got a real fresh support sitting here and a breakout. You know what I mean? Something like that will work perfect. That would be the move, the better move in my opinion. Is it okay to take counter trend trades in Asian session without range 2? For example, if the previous daily and 4-hour close bullish, we could still look for sells expecting the daily. Yes. Yeah, so that's the next level, experience now. So now it all depends on what session you're in, right? And what we expect to happen, right? Cuz if we do close bullish, right, on the daily, we don't expect the Asian session, which is like the second, third, fourth hour of the whole daily candle, to start doing the move. You know what I mean? What we do expect is we expect that Asian session to open up and give us a bit of a lower wick. So a lot of times we will agree on taking those counter trend trades in Asian just because of what we're doing in terms of building out the daily candle. So typically if we're building out the daily candle, like the yellow will be Asian session, right? You get a move down, and then let's just say the green will be like London sesh, where you'll actually come back up, right? And then let's just say like the purple will be the New York sesh. So that's kind of how you build that daily candle. So in the Asian sesh, you'd be in the yellow area, you'd be looking for sells there to capitalize on that wick coming down. And then later on, what'll happen is you'll get a range or something, something like that before London. And then if you're bullish, on the higher time frame, which you are in this case, then you wait for a breakout in London or an onion in London to go up, and then again you'll range a little bit, and then New York possibly bring you the rest of the way. So yeah, it is valid to go counter trend, especially in the Asian sesh. Same thing too, vice versa. Let's say Asian in London, they actually did the move, right? So let's say you only did get a small lower wick in Asian in London, and boom, you hit the target, and now it's New York sesh. You're most likely going to look for a counter trend trade here now, right? To come back down, to pull back, especially if it's like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. Most likely we're not going to go up. If we've already went up and hit the target, that's probably where you're more likely to get a bit of a counter trend opportunity during the volume, right? To pull back that daily candle a little bit. All right, so what do you say? We stick around for one more 15-minute candle? Can I buy some of your time? We'll stick around for one more 15, and if we can close above, then I think we got a decent trade on gold to continue moving up. Let me see that 4-hour. Yeah, the 4 hours got the lower wick. The closures above would be breaking the 4-hour highs there as well, so that would make total sense for the buys to play out. So yeah, I think if we can get like a closure back above this range here, then we have room till about 33.58ish to pull the trigger on some buys here. And then let's just take a peek at the NASDAQ. So the move already happened. So counter trend ideas wouldn't be too bad here now, right? Counter trend ideas, but for that I would probably say wait for a little support to be formed up here, and then a closure below. And then trades look good coming back down to that level. But I don't think that's ready yet. Stick around till power hour. Holy. The daily broke the lows. No, it doesn't really bother me to take these buys when the daily broke the lows. Actually, the daily breaking the lows could be a good thing, right? Because if it already broke the lows, why would it want to come back up and break the highs, you know, unless it wants to move up? So that's actually not a bad thing. Plus, I'm very skeptical about gold sells just due to the fact that this candle closed without a lower wick on that, right? No lower wick there. Plus, we're also sitting right at support. Look where we closed. So I'm okay with these buys because, you know, I'm more bullish today. I know the daily candle closed like that, but I could see this candle probably closing bullish around 5 p.m. That's amazing. Started with $40 last week, got it up to 62 today. Goals 10 a day. I love that. Planning on joining the clubhouse. That's amazing. That's just like, there's no excuses out there, you know. Like, some of y'all got thousands of dollars in the bank and you're like, should I join? Should I not? Keep blowing your accounts. Like, come on, man. Then you got this guy out here like, yo, I scrambled together $40. I'm freaking driving back and forth 3 miles on a dirt bike to go get internet. I got no shoes. I got no shirt. I come on. I go to the library. I jump on the live stream. I made $62. I'm almost there, man. That guy, I go to the freaking moon and back for that dude. Straight up. That's a winner in my eyes, man. No excuse will do on the way to the top. Let's get it. Yeah, it is true too. I see that so much, you know. I see that so much. I see some of these guys that are all these big corporate hot shots who swear they want to be great traders, but they can't even stick to, you know, come to the stream or stick it to the plan for 2 or 3 days, and they're messaging me crying about it. I don't know what to do, man. And it's like, then you got these other guys, man. They're like, yo, I invited, we hang out at my house, 7 of us, because we need all of our money together just to access the internet, just to watch you. And we got these notebooks and we write down these notes and we record the sessions so we can go back and watch them, because we don't always have access to the internet. And, you know, we're trading these accounts, and it's like these guys got no excuses whatsoever. I just freaking love that, you know. And then imagine how you look, you know, a corporate little hot shot messaging me on the next DM. So I read that DM, and then I read this dude's DM like, hey man, I'm sorry, I don't know, I just, you know, couldn't get to the session today. It's like, bro, like, how bad do you really want it? You know what I mean? We on the way, baby. Yeah, shout out to all you guys that are packing out like houses. I see you guys, man. You guys get together like 5 or 6 and you got your own crew, and I love that. I respect that. It's so dope. So dope, hanging out, just working on getting wealthy together and picking up the knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me really, and by the way, it took me 12 years to become successful. So like when someone's like, man, I've been doing this for 3 months, I can't believe I haven't been successful yet, Nick. I'm like, brother, I can't feel for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful. That's right, Jay Pipsky. I dig it. I dig it. Passed the first combine. Nice job. Nice job. I was in a hospital bed going through chemo watching your streams. Yeah, that's what I love. That. So no excuses, man. And no excuse will do, you know, like, and that's the thing that Mr. V taught me very early on. He said, you know, success doesn't have a pulse. It doesn't have a feeling. It doesn't care if you were getting chemo. It doesn't care if you don't have access to the internet. It doesn't care if you got a flat tire or that a family member passed away. Right? Now people care, right? I care about you being in the hospital or, you know, your family member passing away. I care about that. But success doesn't. Success does not care. All success cares about is, are you following the rules, right? Are you living the law? Are you doing what's required to get what's desired? So it doesn't matter to success about what's happening in your life. It will never reward anything that goes against the law. So at the end of the day, like, people will feel for you and people will come to you and help you and guide you, but success will not reward anything that is against the law, and it won't take any excuse, any one of them. You know what I mean? So no pulse, no pulse. Took me 20 years to make it, made it, lost it, made it again, lost it. Yeah, I love that, man. How skilled are you now? I bet you're so skilled. I bet you have so much knowledge. What time do we stream? We stream, Asian at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. So the Clubhouse live streams go from 8 p.m. is where we start Asian. We roll that into 10 p.m. and then we take a little bit of a break. We come back for pre-London at 1:30 a.m. Eastern, and we trade till about 4 a.m. and then take a break again. Pre-New York stream starts at 6 a.m. Eastern, right? And then we just keep going on until 11. Yeah, Asian's been paying the bills, not gonna lie. Asian's been doing really well. Wow, Goldie. Look at that. Rejection right on the decimal on 43, and then the same thing with 31 earlier. So Gold's playing games. It hasn't moved around at all since we've been here. I'm bulletproof. Let's go. Let's go. Am I trading Asian tonight? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We'll be there. We will be there. I'll be in Asian. I'll be in London. I'll be in everything. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. Do we sleep? Yeah, we sleep. We sleep. Nobody knows nothing. Do I look tired to y'all? We get our sleep in. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got unlimited energy. Supernatural. It's supernatural. Gotta set. Ooh, 1 a.m. for Asian, eh? Yeah, come feel it out. See if you like it with your schedule, you know what I mean? And then, kind of make your decision from there. It's always nice to try out, see what sessions you can come into, because they're all jam-packed, power-packed, but obviously good knowledge and gems and great trades as well. Asian live? Yeah, we go live every single day in Asian. Yeah, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, really, Asian. No Asian on Friday. Yeah, if I could do it, you could do it, man. Absolutely. Actually, the guy, did you guys ever see that one dude? I forget his name. He's trying to become the most healthiest person on earth. Like, he basically feels like if humans treat their bodies properly, they actually could never die. You guys see that guy? I forgot what his name is. Somebody probably knows. But anyway, the point of that is he believes that sleep is the greatest thing that we can get. Yeah, the Venmo guy. Yeah, there he is. Brian Johnson. Yup, that's him. Yeah. So he believes that sleep is the greatest thing we can get. That's his big thing. If you sleep 8 hours, that's 1/3 of your life. On average, yeah. What time do I go to bed? Man, I'll be honest, my life has been a bit all over the place lately. It hasn't really been, I've done a great job at staying in control of my schedule, but for the most part, I've been, yeah, I probably go to bed random. Some nights I don't go to bed, until after London and stuff, so I don't really have a set bedtime schedule anymore, but When I did, it was 10 p.m. to about 4:45 a.m. was like my sleep schedule. A time long ago. No, I'm just kidding. But everything else I do, outside of sleep's probably the only thing I slack on. But everything else, like quality food, quality exercise, quality thoughts, quality words, quality relationships, quality businesses, everything else is on point. Just I don't sleep that much. I mean, last night I slept standing up. No, I'm just kidding. Brian Johnson, yeah, that's him. Yeah, this is all over. So I guess we're not getting that closure that we wanted. And this 15-minute candle is coming to an end here. So yeah, I would say now I either sleep from like 11:30 till about 2:30. So whatever that is, 11:30, 12:30. Yeah. And then sometimes I'll take a little nap between London and New York sesh. Do I plan to trade? Not in this market condition on gold, and yeah, I have a plan to trade NQ here. I'm sorry, gold, but we got to get the closure above. So that's what we're waiting on, and it looks like it's not going to happen. So basically we're waiting on that 15 closure to see if that closure can close above here, but it doesn't look good. Because above there we have all that clean range. So that's what I was trying to take advantage of, back up towards like 58, 59 here. But we're pushing back down on Goldie. Man's on a sleep fast. 3 hours. Yeah, and I'll be honest, gang, I'm not that tired. I'm really not tired throughout the day. I also don't really sit down and relax. So like if I sit down and relax at any point in the day, I'm gone. Let my head hit a pillow at any point, it's over. So I just keep my head off the pillow, man. I keep my head off that pillow. Join the clubhouse tonight. Nice job, man. Nice job. I would by the way, I would recommend, don't try and rush that evaluation. Come into the clubhouse. We'll take some great trades together, and then let that pass it. Don't try and force anything too much, but the clubhouse is a great decision. You know, you got more shots of taking trades with us, obviously more sessions and whatnot. But yeah, let that come naturally. And when you do join the clubhouse, it will come pretty naturally. Bringing these profits in. Remember, learn, and then earn, brother. Learn and then earn. So the profits are going to come. Remember, the profits are a byproduct of just following this very simple playbook that we have. And then you follow that, equals profits. Right? But you start rushing it, sometimes it can get a little funky. I think I do get proper rest though, to be honest. I rest for a good like 3-4 hours. I get quality sleep. I'm also a free man. I don't stress much about anything. I don't have a boss to report to. I don't have a job to go to. That's a lot of pressure off of me, you know what I mean? As far as like energy savers. So I don't have anyone, you know, telling me what to do and all that stuff. So that also helps out a lot. The Power of Positive Thinking. Yeah, excellent book. I haven't read that in years. Mr. Norman Vincent Peale. GOAT. Okay, what do you say we stick around for one more 15-minute candle, eh? Because the 4 hour here is still bullish. We never broke the lows. The 1 hour never broke the lows either. We're going to get a 1 hour closure too. So let's say that this 1 hour candle closes like this, right? Well, that means that we're also going to get a very strong support on the 15, right here. And then I think at that point we could have a good shot at retesting like 47 here. You know, maybe we don't go up to, you know, whatever we were thinking about, 56. Maybe we just play around in this range all day. So I'll stick around for one more 15 candle, and we'll see how that candle closes, and then maybe we take a buy off support, and if not, you know, we'll probably just call it a day. Power of positive thinking. Refresh my mind about the chapter that talks about unlimited energy source, please. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the advantage. I can nap anytime. So I don't nap though. That's the crazy part. Like, I could nap, but I don't. I personally don't like waking up from naps in the middle of the day. I don't know. It just throws me off. Later, PM Magnifico. Have a good day, bro. XS is power. Yeah, XS. Yo, Isaac, I look forward to seeing you at the meetup, bro. Let's go. Isaac said he's coming. I was hype. I don't even got a pillow. I don't. Last week I went 12 out of 13 on my trades. That's amazing, man. Amazing. Yeah, so it sounds like you're catching on. Yeah, I think you're making the right decision there, bro. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I have a lot of that working for me, to be honest. I really do. So I think that helps a lot too. NQ fade. Let's take a look. I wouldn't say fade, but I would say closure. Closure not looking bad. Yeah, something like this. Look, last time we got a closure below, we started melting here. So I'd go with the closure. Yeah, because we could drop down, break that low, and just continue popping here. See what I mean? Wow, yeah, that's so true, man. Mental and spiritual attitudes play a huge role in physical energy levels. It really does. Plus, you guys hear me joke around, but like I said, every word that goes out, you know, goes out, right? So you always hear me around talking about I'm feeling energetic, got more than enough energy, ready to go, don't know what to do with all this energy. You know when I say that? When I got quote unquote no energy. Accurate gold signals running in profit. All right, man. Good luck with that. Good luck. Let's take a look here. Oh my god, dude, I see you in their live chat. Are you recruiting here? He said, me too, bro. I'm gonna send it in some group chat so he could join the live stream. That's hilarious. Yeah, y'all know where to come. Y'all know where to come. The big dog stream. The TTE stream. I think our traders are too smart for that stuff now. Not the signal providers. Oh, man. Hey, you guys are more than welcome to go. Best of luck. 30-minute on NQ looks better. Let's take a look at the 30. Yeah, nice closure below would look really good here. What time is it? 51 here. Yeah, so we got hour closures. We got 1 hour closures, 30-minute closures, and 15 closures all coming up here in 9 minutes. The signal guy. The signal guy, no. Let's see something here.
I told you, you will definitely.
Oh yeah.
Entry
Best of luck, guys.
2 hours before the market close.
Best of luck. Best of luck.
Confident.
Tell everyone to join the live. That's so funny. Hey, gotta respect the hustle. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we got Top Golf going on for the meetup too. Yeah, we're gonna do Top Golf on the second day of the meetup. Yep. Boom, boom. How come we don't look at the DXY? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I just never really got into it much. I know that they're typically correlating, so if gold's up, the Dixie's usually down, and vice versa. Sometimes I'll look, sometimes. Alright, gold doesn't look. Oh yeah, hold on. GC. Yeah, look at this. 1 hour coming back up here. 6 minutes. You may have a 30 celery, 15 onion. Yeah, we'll see. I would probably go with the NQ sells. I think we're a little too up there now for NQ buys. We wanted the NQ buys at the if we had a closure on this 15-minute. We're trying to wait for that closure above, but it just pushed all the way through. So yeah, if this 30 can close below, that'd be great. London should be interesting tonight too, because I think you got some tariff stuff coming out with Trump today. Some news. So Asian and London should be pretty good today. Oh snap. We got some good news coming in, boys. Some good news. All right. We got to catch a W on the way out of here today. We got to. Yeah, I like the celery on gold, the 15 support, the 1 hour closing strong bull. Those are, okay trades, and you got NQ coming in where, yeah, you might catch the shorts here. Got to be careful though. You really do got to be careful. We got to make sure targets have officially been tapped here. 4 hour. Yeah, as long as the 4 hour closes below, there's no wick on the bottom, so those shorts would probably make some sense. I really want to make sure the 1 hour is going to close below resistance. 30 closes back below, leaves a wick, and yeah, all that looks really good. So you see how this candle down here has no lower wick? This guy right here. Most likely that 4 hour will come down to make that wick here. So we'll see. That's going to add some spice into this trade. Not yet, Aaron. Not yet, bro. Not yet. Soon, soon. We got to make sure it's official. All right, we got 3 minutes. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. BRB. All right, perfect, perfect. 30-minute looking good. 1 hour coming back down. 4 hour losing steam. 15-minute broke all the lows. Yeah, looking good. So basically, what I want to see now is so this 1 hour candle here, right? It's most likely gonna make a low, but we don't want to enter on that low. We want it to attempt to fill the wick a little, right? Because what that's going to do is that's going to activate buyers in this trade based off the 1 hour long idea. So if those buyers can get activated and we can move up a little bit, that tells me, okay, liquidity is there, right? And then what we can do is set a sell stop on the break of that low. So this push up here, all that is on a 30-minute or a 15-minute time frame, all that is just an upper wick, right? A wick coming up to like this. So upper wick, and then we just enter, you know, on the break of the lows or wherever we decide to enter. And basically the goal is to come back down towards this 4 hour bottom wick, right? So that's like the vision there. So that's the vision, something like this, like sell positions, stop loss, you know, something like that. And then the partials and break even and all that stuff would probably get taken right around here, like a little shy of that, this zone here, and all that good stuff. So let's see if we can get the lower wick and then a break of the high, right? So that way it looks like the 1 hour is going to go up, and then we'll have that sell stop. So now that this wick is here, it's very important that we wait for that high to break. Just like that. There it goes. So I'm going to have a sell stop here based off of the 15/30 minute time frame closing below the range. So we got the plan, partials, all that good stuff is going to be down somewhere down here, a little bit after the wick fill, and then, you know, TPs are pretty nice right here. Keep in mind though, we are still like very low key bullish, so this is a counter trend trade here. Yeah, stops are going to be sitting above the previous 15-minute right here. It's going to be about 24 points ish. Gold 4 hour, let's take a look. Yeah, gold's a bit all over the place here today. Yeah. 1 hour close good, 15 close pretty good here too, 30, yeah, this actually doesn't look bad either. Yeah, damn, tough choice. Tough choice. Break of the high is not bad. The thing about gold is we're very rangy, where NQ kind of broke out. So I might stick with NQ here instead of gold. But damn, tough choice, man. Be honest. Gold or NQ? Gold or NQ? Gold's on the move, so. Yeah, that's such a tough choice. Probably NQ though, because gold's all up in this range here. Both? We can also do whichever one gets activated first. You know, that's something I'd be maybe down for. Because you do have gold celery here. You know, you got a nice onion. You got a decent celery. A 1 hour close to right. I don't know. I don't think I want gold. It's too rangy for me. Yeah, NQ it is. NQ makes just a little bit more sense to me. Stop loss for NQ is going to be the previous 15 high. So up here, that high right there around 21861 or 862-ish, right above there. Worst case too, if we break that high, we could delete and stick around for one more 15-minute candle. And what we could do at that point is we wait and see if we actually get a closure below. You know, and then we go in. But as of right now, I like these sell stops. I'll keep it. If we start breaking the highs or whatever, then we could delete and then we could wait for maybe a fresh closure below like that. Gold might be going up. Yeah, gold makes sense to go up too here. So it looks like 30 celery's maybe been activated. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to take gold. It's too rangy for me. Damn, I haven't taken two trades in a while. Like one trade on one trade on both pairs. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And both get activated at the same time. Alright, whichever one gets activated first. They both get activated. Damn, I thought I was in for 2 contracts. Now I'm in for 6. NQ's double too? Oh man. I'll look at gold with you guys too though. Briefly. So this to me, it doesn't look the best, but yeah, maybe we can get that wick fill. We might be taking a little Bitcoin profit today. We might be doing that. I might need that. Green, what do you think? What do you think, Green? Shout out to Green, man. He inspired me. Did we break the high yet? Not yet. So this is a counter trend trade too, so keep that in mind, right? We're technically bullish and we could be just coming up to create support, right? To keep moving up. So that's not out of the picture yet. So that's why I'm 2 here at 2 contracts. I think if we can get a new closure below, that'll, you know, spice this up for us a little bit and make me increase that size. But for right now, off the onion, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see, if we break the highs here, we'll delete and then wait for like a celery or a closure below. The price just keeps me here today, man. It's just keeping me here. I want to get something here today, but don't want to force anything. Well, there go the 15 highs. So if it's just a quick little tap like a pack runner, I'll take that and keep the sell stops. If it really starts pushing up, then gotta delete. Keep in mind today's Monday. It's a Monday. Out on gold, break even. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, gold's just chopped up in there, man. Might struggle a little bit. Let's go get that push. Anna's calling me? Yeah. How do you figure out the pips for NQ? NQ is so let's figure out these pips right here. So from our limit order to that top of the high is 26 or 25 points, right? And 100 ticks is how they do it. All right, I believe I'm correct about that. 25 points, 100 ticks. Yeah, no, I agree. The buyers are definitely activated on the 1 hour now. Yeah, for sure. Quarter point theory? Absolutely, of course. I used to trade the quarter point theory on GJ. Oh yeah, those are wow. I haven't heard that in a while. Holy, brought back memories. Scary nightmares. Man, those are like the beginning days of me trying to pick a strategy and all that. I studied quarter points. They had a good book on quarter points and all that too. The quarter point theory, damn. Throwback. PTSD. Hi, Buggy. What you doing? Oh yeah? That's what you want? Nick glanced at the bookshop. PJ Masks is on? See that spider? That's 3 ants. That's an ant, not a spider. It's a crazy looking ant. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and yeah, it looks like we're gonna call it a day. Call it a day. Best of luck to you guys in these celery plays here. I don't think this is much of a trading day here for me. Do I got kids? Oh yeah, 3 crazy kids, 3 crazy ones. Here they come. Careful, okay? Careful, okay? Say hello. Hello. Say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Say it in here. That's Chala. Say Chala. 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 She's looking at Chala. She said, nice mustache. Yes, sir, Maverick. Make her say holy. Say holy. That's funny. All right, yeah, I think we'll call it here, gang. I think we're gonna call it. Doesn't look like much. Did I delete my NQ sell stop? I think I did. Yeah. So I'm gonna delete this, and I think on NQ, if you get a closure back below support here, this actually ain't that bad. So I'd wait that out. There's still a lot of volume coming in for the rest of the day on NQ, so just be patient with that. And Goldie is a mess. Yeah, best of luck for anyone in the longs here. I'm going to stay out of gold and just come back for Asian session. Hey, guys. Okay. Let's see. Any last minute questions? Anything like that before we dip? If not, these kids are about to go crazy here, right? We going crazy now? We going to have a fun afternoon? All right. All right, cool. I hope you guys have a good day. This was a fun session. It's Monday. We didn't get too many trades, or too many ideas. A couple ideas, but no trades here. So I will be back for Asian session live in the clubhouse, and then London. And then for anyone who's not going to be there, we'll see you guys back tomorrow on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. What'd you say? You saying bye? All right, say peace. Say peace and love. Say peace and love, though. Peace and love. You gotta say peace. Tell him I need peace. I need love. Tell him. All right, y'all. Hey, have a great day. Blessings to you and your families. It was a good time here with y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace, friends. See you guys later. Adios, amigos.
A2000
Peace.
EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey, I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I will never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I will never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ayy, see the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the pay's different. The pay's different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit him like, whoa, man. Hey, make him do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I should like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
Why didn't you let me know you were coming?
I wanted to surprise you.
Money talking like we FaceTime daily.
Hello?
Ring, 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 Tom Brady. What up? Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
Who the one that's doing it better than us?
Y'all stink, this is skunk, it's 7 to none.
Yeah, I get what I want, that's what leverage does.
They said it was enough, but it's never enough.
All of y'all overpriced, but you still ain't overpriced.
Vegas hot, cold as ice, something like the golden ice.
Big screen, poltergeist, I don't need to go to right.
Got the numbers where I want them, it's some loaded dice.
Break by break, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids got a fortune. It's
Money talking like we FaceTime daily. Hello? Ring, 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 Tom Brady. What up? Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
bring it to the judge, she gon' never say I'm innocent.
Did it, then I did it again. Ain't no coincidence.
Did it with a minimal plan, there was no middleman.
Did it with the little I had. It took some discipline.
Giving everything that I had, but never giving in.
Face to the sky, let the sunshine graze me. Can't blame me, can't blame me. Grateful for it, got me feeling so amazing.
Ring, 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 yeah, I run it like Sonic.
Knuckles all shining like my fist got polished.
Pinky ring on, that's an expensive promise.
All y'all clowns ironic, cause you not it.
Break by break, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids got a fortune. It's
money talking like we FaceTime daily. Hello? Ring, 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 Tom Brady. What up? Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
I keep my top down, live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They gon' low cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. Know that for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kiss for the fans, y'all. Can't switch on y'all now. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong.